And welcome everybody to Petty Squabbles episode 12, a Monster Hunter Story Group B, where we are just going to get right into the game because we are on a fucking time crunch. And as the quickest recap of it all, you all finished hunting the Tiestra. Things happened during that time frame, but you got the blood, and that's what's important. Then you decided to go adventuring. And by adventuring, you ran into a ancient ruin that sent you down into some underground arena where Erus picked up a mask, and from that mask formed a ghost-like Magnamalo. Where the fuck is that actual arena? I gotta find it. This one?
I hate it.
It's not that one. That's the old one.
I'm a cleric about banish. I can't just banish it and
There it is.
rerun.
Oh,
Boom.
what is wrong with
Transition.
I'm.
We zoom out. So, currently, the walls are 30 feet up. 10 more feet above that is the throne that you are currently on, Erus. You threw the mask to the ground of the arena as it fell. And the rest of your group is on the far side, which is roughly, I think, about 100 and some odd feet away.
Only the mask
120.
shattered.
If only. And this is kind of where we left off. So we're going to turn off this nice, calming music because it is not appropriate music for the situation you are currently in. And we are going to play this song. I'm going to open this. I'm going to clear out my initiative tracker because I have a bunch more in here. And we are going to roll for initiative. I'm going to put this up here for now.
Right, camera going back on. There we go.
All right, everybody should be in their proper spot.
105. Oh, fuck.
Let's give some nice HPs here for you. Like I said, of course, I did everything but the stat block, and then I forgot to do the stat block until literally we started. I was like, God damn.
Of course, as soon as I turn the camera on, now Roll20 is being slow again. Fucking Christ. I love Roll20, and I love my shitty laptop.
I'm working on it. I still have like half the monsters for loot tables to finish creating, and then it'll be done, and then we can move to Foundry-ish. So, we'll see how that goes. All right, so currently
I'm turning my camera back off.
Okay. Yeah, if you have to, you have to. I'll put your picture up.
Yeah, I had that in my own game for once. Roll20 killed my thing, so I had to nix dynamic lighting.
There's no dynamic lighting on this. It's just there's so much stuff probably for him that's murdering him. Azrar.
Not even that. It's just that well, the world map was disagreeing, but it's just that having my camera on and having to deal with Roll20's already slow loading just fucks it up.
Okay, so I'm still missing Azrar's when he has a chance to roll his. I will then roll for...
Yeah, I just need to
Magda.
finally be able to click my fucking token. There we go.
And my rolls will be...
There we go. I rolled a 1 on initiative. What the fuck?
Fine, I rolled a 5.
Wow, still going last, though. You're still going last.
It gives you hope. That was my goal. Now I'm going to steal it away.
Think of a bonus action.
So, as the battle begins, Erus, Magnamalo has fully formed down below you 40 feet. As you look down, you can see it. It's just looking at you. The purple flames just flickering off its body. What do you do?
Okay, I fucking hate this. Fuck. I think I'm gonna chug another fucking potion.
Okay.
As my action. How many graders do I have? 5 grade. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a greater potion.
Okay.
So I'll roll that real quick. Oh god, 13 only. Fuck, that's not great. And then I'm gonna fucking run.
Okay, where are you running?
I'm going north.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20.
It is a little 10-foot drop there, so I'll need an athletics check. Just DC 10, just to make sure you don't fall prone as you jump. Okay, you're good.
35, 40, 45, 50. Hold on, we're just gonna Okay. Not too bad.
I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh.
All right. Yeah, and I think we'll just call it there.
Okay. As you call it there, it is now Iihane's turn. Iihane, what do you do?
I am going to, like, this is the easiest thing in my mind. I am going to roll D100 and hope that Loth hears my prayers to solve this problem for us.
Okay. Roll a D100.
So
That was close. It was very close. But Loth, as you hear in your head a different voice than you're used to, say, only the strongest survive.
Completely fair. Now I need to think bonus action. Is anybody hurt within us up here? Like,
Yeah, you all look good.
Okay. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
let me
think
double check.
bonus actions.
I'm good. I'm good.
Bonus action. I guess I can. I'm gonna move and try to make a spiritual weapon, I guess. I need to move because I want to get it closer to him.
I'm a ways away.
I am now. Yeah, no, that's way too far to actually hit him with spiritual weapon. So I guess I'm not going to use my bonus action. I won't race it yet.
Okay.
That's my turn.
As your turn comes to a close, then all set. You are up.
Okay. Rambo, if you would, please run interception against that thing. And so for the bonus action, I am a little bit too far away at the moment. So let's see. I guess I'll skirt around the rim, just like very Spider-Man like, just running with the gun perpendicular or parallel to the ground.
Okay.
As I am on the wall. Good old spider climb-esque situation here. We'll start making our way around. And I guess I want to try and get as close to Erus as possible, so we're gonna go ahead and just keep skirting the rim here. Dash is the action.
Okay.
Then the bonus, homeboy will go there, and he will dodge.
Okay. Azrar.
All right. I'm going to use my climb speed to climb 30 feet down. Then I will move 10 feet over.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action dash.
I will throw out that the rocks on there would be big enough to hide behind.
Okay, then
At least a two bigger one.
Okay, I'll use bonus action dash to go behind here, and then I will take use my action to hide.
Okay.
So stealth check.
Yes, sir. As far as you know, you are stealthy.
Hella. And then that ends my turn.
Okay.
And my turn in defense mode.
All right. It's now its turn, and as its turn comes, it goes from that like incorporeal, ghostly like visage to full form. Lets out just a roar, and as it does, its claws ignite with purple flames. As it turns and just kind of looks around at all of you. I think realistically, the first thing it sees is Rumble. He's down, he's in the open, and just begins charging towards him.
Unbelievable, eh?
To here. And that is, what is his reach? Okay. he is going to use his bonus action. You watch as he just launches himself 40 feet into the air. Well, 40 feet in the air, but not 40 feet all the way across. How can I make this? Let's do a little bit shorter. He launches over and he lands back on the ground right next to Rumble. And then attacks it. Using its frightful presence. So, any creature within 120 feet of Magmallow and aware of it, so that'd be all of you, need to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I always thought frightful presence was of the Magmallow's choice, so it would have to be aware of us.
Each creature of Magmallow's choice that is within... That's true, technically. So, it is aware of everybody but Azrar, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I don't have gloves on
No
anymore.
worries.
Yeah.
All set. You succeed.
And I have to do for the boy as well, technically, because he can get frightened.
Erus, you are frightened.
Yeah, so I can't get closer to it, right?
Correct. But
Cool.
someone can potentially cure that from you.
Was not planning on getting closer to it.
You should get closer to it. I agree. Okay.
That's what Azra did. And I'm also failed, I assume.
Yes, Iihane, you failed as well, and Rumble fails as well.
So I make that every turn as well.
At the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the save.
Cool.
It lasts for 1 minute at the maximum.
If I succeed, am I no longer frightened at all, or
Correct. You're immune to it for 24 hours. So if someone gets rid of it or anything like that, you are just cured. All right. It's then going to finish its multi-attack by attacking with its claws twice against Rumble.
Steel defenders aren't immune to being frightened.
It's disadvantaged because dodge. So I'm just gonna roll it twice. And then I'll take that and then I'll roll it twice again because I don't remember what the code is for disadvantage rolls. So 1, 2, so a 14. Okay, and the second attack, 1, 2, the 23 is a hit.
Yep.
All right, since it's empowered, I need Rumble to make me a dexterity saving throw, as well as he takes 12 slashing damage. He succeeds on the save, and it explodes around him, but Rumble seems unaffected. It dodges out of the way of the main blast from the attack. That is going to be its turn. As it is now Erus' turn. Erus, you are frightened. You cannot move anywhere to your right.
I can't move to my right?
Correct, that's in his direction. I guess technically, as long as you stay... I'll give you right here.
Like above
radius.
This line.
Centered on him.
So
70 feet, for the most part, you can't get to... You can go... Can you see my circle or no?
No, but I can see the line.
So it'd be like...
So
It'd be
cool,
something
yeah.
roughly like... So it's 75 feet. Within 75 feet of him. I have it, so I can see where it's at.
Go,
That's still
20,
fine?
25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay, you cannot get any more to your right without entering the circle radius of getting closer to him. Because that would be... You'd be getting closer than 75 feet.
Okay.
I mean, technically, why is it so much different? It shrinks so much as you rotate this motherfucker. Okay, I lied. Since it was 75 feet, you can't go through past this line. This line you
right
cannot.
there is the farthest you can get.
This is your line, yeah, right here.
Cool. Well, I'll go here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shout out. Are we really fighting this fucking thing? And I think, yeah, I'm gonna pop a pill.
Okay.
Get my AC up by 2. Actually, I'll find the pill and see if it only does by 1 or 2. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. As your turn comes to a close, it's going to use a legendary action to move in your direction without
Motherfucker.
provoking an attack of opportunity.
I just want to leave, man.
It moves to there. That's its turn. Or its legendary action. Iihane, you're up.
Technically 40 away.
It is plus 2 AC, so.
Oh, I found a typo.
I'm
What'd you
trying to
want?
think, because I had something, but I can't get closer to him. So I can't try it. So I guess I'm gonna do spiritual weapon next to him.
Okay. Someone made that token.
Yeah, no.
Dagger.
Do it at 3rd level. So I get an extra D8 on it. It's 2D8 now. Okay. So, because I just wanted to quickly make a.
You have control.
Yeah. I'm quickly making an actual thing for it so it doesn't use my spell slots every time, but
Okay.
I can use it this time.
And Erus, go ahead and make a wisdom save.
19?
That is a fail, Erus.
That's a 10. Well, I don't
A
get
night-
advantage on these because of my danger sense.
It's a wisdom save, not a dex save.
I know.
Though your danger sense is tingling.
I'm grasping this. Really?
You surprise. A 19 is a hit.
Okay, for
10 force. All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, I can't do. Well, yes. Since I can't move closer, I can't do anything else. Total dead.
Okay. Wisdom save. Okay, I do not have any bonus save wisdom, though it's still not bad. 13 is a fail, so it takes 9 necrotic. Which seems to have no effect.
Okay, so that's good to know.
Neat.
Okay, that's my turn then.
Okay. You didn't want to move anywhere?
I can't move closer. I need to get to Erus.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna wait here.
Okay, repeat your wisdom save for your frightened,
Yep.
and all set, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm waiting to see what happens. Okay,
24.
awesome.
I'm not fighting.
No
anymore.
fright.
I've seen
Um,
worse demons than
oh.
this.
Bonus action. Rumble. Recuperate yourself until you get yourself together. And then I will make my way sort of up and over the wall and then up to here, so maybe like 10 feet off the ground.
Okay.
So like stuck on the wall.
Yep.
Fuck. Where was I? There? I have to actually
Yeah.
get closer. There-ish, so I'll probably 5 feet off the ground from that point. Okay. Then he's at that point. I guess I'll try and shoot him.
Okay.
Ugh.
We got this, guys. I actually do think we could kill it.
So we'll just start off with. Actually, yeah, we'll start off with the normal because that's just what is normal. So HPG normal, 11 is a miss. I assume 19.
Okay, a 19 is a hit.
Okay.
For 9.
9 piercing and then con save for the poison if it is affected by poison.
It can be. Con save. That is a success.
And that'll be it for my turn, as he will no longer dodge, and he will, as Rumble will try to restore health to itself for 10. end its turn, and wisdom saving throw.
You are still frightened.
Okay.
Well, you're not. Oh yeah, Rumble is still frightened, to be more correct.
Yeah.
All right.
That'll be it.
As your turn comes to a close, it turns around and bites at the spiritual weapon, just passing through it as part of its legendary action. And that is going to be its one. So Azrar, you are now up.
All right. Well, I can't sneak attack it because I don't have an ally within 5 feet of it.
But if you're stealthed away if it hasn't seen you.
Yeah, but
technically.
as soon as I move from where I am, it will probably see me.
Fair.
Right, but that's true.
I would say technically, currently, yeah, it bit at the thing. It turns around and starts facing, like, trying to get ready to climb up and, like, trying to look over and see if it can see Erus over the wall.
Oh, okay, so it's back to me.
Please don't see me. I just want to.
Well, then I'm gonna sneaky snake over. And I guess this would proc sneak attack.
You didn't see,
it's
yeah.
got attack. Yeah. Okay. So then I will attack it. I don't know where the fuck. Oh, I've still got bless up for some reason. So just 16.
That is a miss. You have advantage.
Oh yeah.
It's-
So
oh. 17?
17 is still a miss.
fuck. And I guess that would technically break stealth because I made the attack.
Yes, it would. Yeah, you strike it twice at its leg, and just kind of just turns around, just snarls at you.
All right, and then I'm going to take a bonus action to disengage.
Well, how'd you
Just
get two? How'd you get 2 main hand attacks? Did you?
Oh wait, yeah. What the? Yeah, that was advantage. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. You're good.
Yeah. I back up a little bit,
Yep.
and then end my turn.
Just, I didn't mean nothing.
Yep. Well, as you back away, it uses its legendary action at the end of your turn to run towards you. All right. And then at the start of its turn, because you are within 5 feet of it, you take. I can't take the number. You take 6 points of fire damage. Are you resistant or immune to it?
I am not.
Okay. Yeah,
I
you
give
take 6
my-
fire.
Am I close enough? Because it's within 30 feet, but it's diagonal. Am I within 30
What
then?
the fuck?
You would not.
Okay.
Be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
the way
wasn't
you
sure.
can do it,
What happened to
Is-
Erus?
you go down 30 feet, and then you move over. Like, do this so you make a triangle and
Well,
reverse
I was
engineer
just
from that.
checking
Those 30
because
feet. That makes
if
sense.
you were within 30 feet diagonal, which I wasn't sure, so.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let me.
That's all.
I got the thing. Sorry. 25. No,
No, okay.
it's not.
All right. So you take the 6 fire damage. As it's charging towards you, its mouth ignites with flames as well. So both its claws and mouth right now are just purple flames. It is going to make 2 attacks against you. It's going to use it's going to claw at you twice.
Okay.
And there's 1, and there's 2. Both hit, correct? Both hit. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I need you to make me 2 dex saves.
Okay. Good thing I'm good at dex saves. I still have the fucking bless on. What the fuck? Okay. So that's a 15 and an 11.
Okay, so those are
Nope.
both fails. That's 9 slashing and 12 slashing. And then you take an additional. This is for both of them. This is both the fails combined. 24 fire damage. I rolled ridiculous.
Oh my god.
I had a Rathalos that I was in the previous one that was knocked prone in the air, and I rolled. It took 66 damage. I rolled 4 6s, a 5, and a 3. Took
Alright.
30
well,
damage. It was ridiculous.
I will use my reaction to half the 12 damage down to stick.
Okay.
So that becomes.
Well, isn't the second half fire? Like
No,
the
it's from a
18
save, so it's not part of
Okay.
the
No, but well, it was two different
Doesn't he
saves.
get
so
that other
it's-
rogue ability where?
evasion.
He failed.
Oh,
both.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I took half damage.
So you would take 12
from-
from the fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
Takes
call.
half
Good call.
anyways, so.
Yeah, I'm still really tired, so my rogue brain isn't
12,
working.
6, 18,
It's okay,
27 is what you took
I
total.
DM'd for the first time
Okay.
in 2 years last weekend.
Nice. Of course, it was a Monster Hunter campaign, right?
So.
Of course, yes. Yes, of course.
We just did the session 0. We're gonna do a one-shot soon.
On-
It
Only
wasn't
if
Monster
you
Hunter
don't
monsters,
kill
though.
him today.
Oh, yes, I know who Magnamala turns and faces Erus. No.
I also don't want to fix my initiative since my.
What was your initiative again?
It was 21.
Okay, so did you
I did-
miss your?
I did
We
re-
missed your turn, didn't we?
No, it's next.
Okay.
No,
I
we
just
almost
I had
did.
rolled a new one. You can get rid of the old one.
Ah.
That's on there.
Okay. It's done its 2 attacks. It's moved. It's bonus. It has not bonus action, but
Let's get that.
I guess that will be its turn. Erus, you're up. You're feared.
Yep.
35 feet away.
Alright.
So
10, 15, 20, 25.
you can. Yep, you can get that whole length right there. You can't go
Alright,
any
cool.
closer.
I'm just gonna look up and all set, and I'm like, we're gonna die, aren't we?
PPK. PPK.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay, as your turn comes to a close, it's going to use.
Also, you guys haven't seen Erus show fear like this. You've seen it in his eyes before, but like never outwardly portraying it.
It does bite you, Azrar.
Fuck.
17 hits, correct?
Yes, it hits.
So you take.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No. It's not.
D2, 2d6. You need to reroll
Man,
that.
sure.
Well, just because you kind of.
Plus
Shouldn't have rerolled it.
5 fire damage.
Hey, doesn't he have to roll a save for that fire?
No, that's just straight fire damage on the bite. The claws are dex, the bites are just straight damage.
Okay, so that is 21 damage total.
Yep. That's its action. Alright, Erus, you've ended your turn. Go and make your wisdom save again. You already did. Alright. Iihane.
I feel like my job is to help Azrar more. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna climb about halfway down the wall
Skitter down, yeah.
with my spider-like climbing. So that should put me like easily within 30 feet of both of them, right? Halfway down the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
would say
try-
you'd have difficulty probably seeing Erus because he's at the back.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about Magnamalo and
Oh, yeah.
Azrar.
100%.
I'm gonna try something. I'm not sure this is going to work because I don't know what Magnamalo is. Is he clearly like, from me looking at him, is he clearly like any specific creature type? Like, is he a ghost or is he the
Well,
or,
he
like,
was.
does
I mean, to be fair, he spawned as purple flames that formed into an incorporeal Magnamalo shape and then solidified.
Can I retcon part of my turn and use Divine Sense?
Sure.
Cool.
An action can open awareness, tell blah 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 blah.
You
Is he a
know the
celestial
type.
fiend or undead?
Blah. Okay.
Is he one of those three?
Within range.
Trying to-
That was that.
I mean, it would be undead.
Undead? Okay, cool. I would have just like yelled that out, like.
Okay, that saves
Bambo.
saves actions.
He's not really living.
Because that solves one of my things I was thinking about doing, but I guess what I would do then is with my action.
Before you give your action, Erus, you also detect, just for the sake of time, it's not a creature. You detect something undead in past the iron gates. Down below you.
Let them fight.
I don't know if I can.
This message brought to you by Dr. Sarazawa.
So like I said, it is not a creature you sense, though you sense something undead.
I feel like
Iihane,
I should try to. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of spells. I think the best course of action. I'm going to try to push him away from Azrar. I'm gonna try to get a wind wall between Azrar and him.
Okay, interesting.
What this is, let me pop it into chat.
Mhm.
Real quick. I can make a wall 50 foot long, 15 foot high, and 1 foot thick, and I can shape it in any way I choose. So how I would choose is, seeing how it's 50 long, it's 10 squares.
Yeah.
So I would do 5 and
Square them in or box them in.
Here we are.
like that.
We're gonna use this. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. This is gonna be a bitch. Keep it there.
Yeah, no, I'm not moving nothing. Just and so I can shape it any way. It lasts for the duration, which is a minute or concentration. When it appears, each creature within its area must make a strength save or take 3d8 on a fail. It's not gonna do much, but it's something to maybe deter it, especially if it was like a ghosty figure.
Oh.
I just want to try to get something between Azrar and it.
All right, you can let go now. I can finish filling the rest once I see it in a second. No, okay, that's all. It's correct. We're good.
Okay.
All
so
right.
It does need to make a strength save DC 17.
I got.
I'm
Probably
assuming-
pretty good at
I
strength
better
saves.
fucking get this one.
Fail. Okay.
Yes.
It was close, but it does take half the 3d8, so...
Okay.
Boom. So it takes
If
5.
only that would also blow its fire out.
Well, it does say creatures of gaseous form can't go through it, but I doubt that's him.
Yeah, no.
Then
Okay.
as a bonus action, I'm attacking with my spiritual weapon.
All right, you're attacking with spiritual weapon. Go for it. 19 is a hit.
Okay, then it does the 17 force there. I put the second d8 into another thing so I can target it off.
Makes sense.
This spell doing bludgeoning damage reminded me that someone genuinely asked if a spell that deals bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage deals magical bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage. I'm like, well, a spell is magic, so yes.
Action, bonus action. That's my turn.
Okay.
I tried, Azrar. I tried.
Okay. On its turn, it is going to use legendary action to move. And that's all it's going to do for its legendary action. Does it take anything for being in it at the start of its turn?
Oh, this fucker.
Each creature within its area must make when the wall appears, it says.
Okay.
And once he leaves the area, I would just, like, on my turn, I'll probably drop it or whenever it needs it.
Say center mass 60 foot.
Okay. And as Iihane, or as it finishes its thing, all set before your turn begins from the iron gate and from the vent below. This here, you watch as 3 Vespoids crawl out.
God.
Zomboids!
Damn it.
They're
I can at least
zomboids.
protect- The wall is 15 foot high, by the way, so it does technically would block.
I have it as
and they'd
30
have
feet.
to
I have
go
it as
over
30 feet high. The wall
Okay.
itself. It's not accurate to that.
Not a problem. But at least the best boys can't get through the wall.
That's true. I am going to have them roll their initiative. All right, they're at 6. You may thank Bakers, aka Logan, for that. Oh, sorry. A 4th one appears. Okay, now. All set. Your turn.
Okay. Bonus action, I'll switch over the ammo to, let's say, piercing 2. Yeah, pierce level 2. And then as I'm finishing that, I'll just slap Erus on the back of the head.
Okay.
Pull yourself together. This is do or die, and we will only do. And I'll cast heroism.
Okay, which you can't be frightened while heroism, I think is what it does.
I think it pauses any frightened effect on it.
Creature's immune to being frightened. So yeah, he just no longer frightened.
And then he gains temporary hit points. 4 at the start of
Every turn?
My turn.
Cool.
Yeah, each of Erus's turn.
Cool.
And I guess I'll start just like skirting along this way. Keeping angles correct as much as I can. Rumble will stay there. He'll dodge.
Okay.
And then do his wisdom saving throw. He's not doing too well.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Bet it's not one of those, if he could see you, he has advantage.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Azrar, it is your turn. I've used all my legendary actions, so.
All right. I'm going to disengage.
Mhm.
And let's see.
Run up the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to disengage and then dash up the fucking wall.
So do you have a climb speed?
Yeah, from one of my armor materials.
Cool.
I at least kept him from attacking you. He had to move around the wall.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Azrar?
No, because I
Did all the
bonus
things?
action disengaged and then action dash.
Okay, it's the Vespoid's turn.
Zomboids,
What?
zomboids.
One buzzes up around the corner. One begins making its way. It can reach Erus. It's gonna sting him and then fly up 10 feet or 5 feet and off to the side. These ones go. They're gonna dash one to Rumble. And one to there. Zoom back in. Too much zoom.
Zoomies.
Okay. And then it is going. They're gonna attack Erus twice. Sting 1. Sting 2. 17?
That just barely hits.
For 1 piercing and 11 poison, and go ahead and roll me a con save.
All right. Is it against being poisoned?
It's against being paralyzed.
All right. Fine.
That's a success.
Huh.
You're good. You're
I
not
do take-
paralyzed.
I am resistant to poison damage, though.
Okay, so reduce it to 5, so 6 total.
Nice.
And then temporary hit points of
And 4.
4.
Don't I get that?
Starting of your turn.
Starting my
you're
turn.
It's turns. Okay, yeah, so no, you don't get that. So yeah, you just get to take the 6 damage. Now the Vespoid's turns are over. It's now the Magnamalo's turn. Looking around, the wall just kind of obscuring over to the left a little bit. It turns and faces Rumble. And as it does, it also turns and looks at Iihane. Just snarls, and you watch as his tail starts to spin. His orbs of purple fire start to form around it, and it launches one at Rumble and one at Iihane. Oh. Okay. 28 for Rumble, and a 22 for Iihane.
He's dodging.
2 hits.
Okay, so, well, I'm gonna re-roll. That one was specifically Iihane, so this one will be Rumble's other one. 12.
I'll take that.
It's a natural one. It misses. So,
Take
Iihane,
that one.
you take 12 fire damage.
Reaction to give myself resistance. I
Okay.
take 6.
As you give yourself resistance, it seems to have no effect as the Magnamalo's Hellfire bypasses resistance. The spell is used, just has no effect.
Ability, yeah, okay. I got you.
All right. That is its turn. Yeah, it kind of turns and like it sees Rumble kind of like cowering in its mechanical form and turns and just faces the rest of you, just like watching you all see what's gonna happen next. As Erus, you're not feared. There is a Vespoid to your left. It's trying to stab you right now. It's like probably attached you, like it's trying to poke in through your leather coat or outfit. And there's one just like hovering like 5 feet above you.
Okay. I am going to raise.
You guys are
And with that rage,
guys. The stream does not like you today.
No, I see.
All right, a few more Vespoids appear.
as I rage,
Okay.
I'm going to use that half free movement. I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, and jump off the ledge.
Okay. It's a 30-foot drop.
Yeah.
All right. Give me athletics to see if you land on your feet or if you fall prone. You land on your feet. You do take
Yep.
3d6. 10 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 5.
It only takes 1 point of actual damage because
Temporary. You take 1 point of damage.
Woo!
Yeah, keep on that. 'Cause-
Heroism, baby.
Now it's only 15, and then we go 20, 25, and then 5, 10, 15.
Oh, one to get an attack of opportunity against you. Just one of them. Let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, go for it.
It misses, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
that does miss it now, yeah. So I'm gonna get right up next to the Mechtamalo.
Okay.
And we're hammer charging.
Okay. A 19 is a hit.
Okay.
All right. As you deal 24 points of damage. Lightning, bludgeoning. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I was just checking damage.
3 true damage from my rage. Yeah, I think it actually just counts as more bludgeoning. Cool. And then second attack.
24 hits.
And with that second attack, we are throwing on that mighty weapon.
All right.
We had a long rest since the Teostra fight, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Before your journey.
Yeah.
Okay. I will make that. Roll your damage for it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now I will make my save. Why did I change it to a Constitution save? If it was still a Strength save, this would be easy. I still succeed.
Fine.
All right.
And I'm going to use the last 15 feet of my movement to swivel to here.
Okay.
And that is it.
All right.
Know what I have to do. Okay, I'm about 50
Before
feet
you
off
get
the
to
ground.
go, though,
No, I know.
it going to use its legendary action as it leaps into the air without provoking attack of opportunity attacks. Just launches. It
Bit of
then
opportunity attack.
yeah, it just propels itself up and then comes crashing down, impacting the corner just above Iihane and just below Azrar. Smashing right into that location. I need both of you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Oh, I forgot to mention that it did enhance its flames on its back. I forgot to enhance a body part on its turn. So 3
19.
parts are on fire. Okay, 18.
There's a
Iihane?
benevolence. Can I use that new inspiration on this roll?
Yeah, yes, you could. Okay. Iihane, you succeed. Azrar, you fail.
Whoa,
All right.
you bastard.
So, how close are you? Actually, because of the additional range, I need Alset to make me one as well.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Roll better than me, man.
Oh, that's not happening. Dexterity? Yeah.
Well,
Dexterity.
Oof.
Iihane
Ooh,
rolled a
that is a
19
fail.
despite having a +1, so...
So, both Azrar and Iihane, you take 23 points of bludgeoning damage, as in the hellfire explodes outwards, striking into Alset, who takes 26 fire damage.
So wait, only Alset takes the fire damage?
Correct. So it's
Okay.
it's bludgeoning on its impact of where it's at, and then it's fire damage in a 15-foot radius around it.
Okay, so we both take 23, but is that because Iihane passed and I have...
Yeah,
Is 20
evasion.
That's correct. So it would be
Okay, so-
11.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I thought 23 was going to be half. I'm like, God, does it do 10d8
No,
fucking
Oof.
damage?
So it jumps to there. It's now impacted into that space that is now kind of cratered under it. I'm going to push you, Azrar, out slightly. I'm going to push Iihane down one. And that is where we're
On
at.
Paul.
That actually works because that's where I want to be, away from.
Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on your wind wall.
I'm gonna drop it.
'Kay.
It's not gonna be too helpful. I'm dropping it.
Dropped. Okay.
I plan on something else instead.
Erus, you already went. It is Ihane's turn now. It's right next to you.
Okay. So I'm going to cast my Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
Change
So
character. I want to do an aura.
and it's gonna be radiant because I noticed necrotic didn't do anything.
Okay. I'm going to change the color up.
So, and it's weird. Normally, it's the awful raves, the spiders and stuff. But I think this time, as the
Butterflies.
No, not butterflies. I think it's actually the elven part of me, the drow part that we see. Drow warriors and stuff attacking and harassing.
Okay. It is
everything within the 15 feet needs.
at the start of the turn.
Yeah.
Or if they
I'm
enter it.
also gonna- 20 towards me. It pushed me down. Am I on the floor now?
No, you'd be like 5 feet on the wall. You're like just on the edge of the wall. I mean, you could in the same space. You could put yourself on the ground. That's fine too.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'll stay here at the very bottom of the wall, like 3 legs on the wall, 3 on the ground, kind of thing.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to do nothing, as it's now Alset's turn.
Wow. Okay. Everything with the freaking AoE, and I'm just gonna go straight up, basically straight up, 30 feet, so I'm 35 from where I was
Okay.
on the wall. And these freaking Vespoids, everything about fieldwork I hate so much right now. And I'm just gonna start picking off, or I'll bonus action switch it back to normal ammo because that's not worth it to do all Vespoids.
Yep.
And I'll start, clearing mobs. So I will target this one that is up in the air to start. So just normal 26.
That definitely hits.
Up. And damage 11.
It is obliterated. Just wings and just legs.
And then that one.
Okay.
One above it. That was attacking Erus.
19. Yep.
Ammo's gone. 6 piercing.
That one falls. It is not. It just falls to the ground dead.
Cool. That's it for me. As Rumble will. He really can't do anything right now. He's just gonna do his wisdom saving throw and hopefully does it.
No,
My boy.
my boy.
This poor robot experiencing fear for the first time.
Mhm.
His gears, his
Mechanical malfunction.
his ball joints are locked up right now.
It's a horrible
But you
grinding noise between the combat sounds.
Okay. He'll be there, and that'll be it for me.
All right, Azrar, before your turn, the Magmalo does nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, since I have an ally within 5 feet of it now,
Am I?
it was said
Yeah.
that you were 5 feet with it, within
Okay.
5 feet of it.
Okay.
Um, main hand, stabby.
20 is a hit. Okay. It is looking a little bloodied after that strike.
See, we got this, guys.
Now I'm debating whether I should disengage and get the fuck away from it, or stab it again. You know, I'm gonna be a proper rogue and disengage and run the fuck away.
That's not what I want. I know what Aaron wants. He wants you to do this.
I do?
don't care.
Yeah. I have a feeling I know what Aaron might not be thinking what I'm thinking. So I'm not saying
Yet.
that out loud.
All right, it's Vespoid's turn with a new target. Boop.
Oh, God!
And then flies one little away. This one's going to fly in this direction. It's going to dash towards you because that's what it would do, into your spirit guardians. So go ahead and have to make a wisdom save, correct?
Yep. For the
Fail.
If you want me to re-roll it, I can. But it's
Roll
15.
roll it again. Yeah, you have to. It would technically be for each one. This one's gonna sting Erus. One's gonna dash to
No.
Rumble. Dash to Rumble.
Okay. So the one that's attacking Erus will get disadvantage thanks to Rumble's deflect attack. Just in case.
Interesting. Okay, good to know. I think it felt like this other one would also go into the space. Let's see if it can, because they're not very smart. 16. Is that a fail or a success?
17 is my DC.
So it fails. So it's not gonna live.
It rolled hella good though.
It was close. It was very close. All right, now I'm gonna stab Erus with
You need
disadvantage.
9 would kill it, right? Half
Natural one.
damage.
Yeah, it would.
Regardless, it would just die.
The other two can't attack this turn because they just flew into the space. So that is going to be the Vespoid's turn, except for the one that stabbed Azrar, right? Azrar, sting. 21, Azrar.
Fucker. That
For
hits.
7 damage, 6 of it being poison. And make a con save.
Con save.
Nice. You are not paralyzed.
That is exactly what we didn't need right now.
Yes, I so wanted it.
I know you did.
All right, it's Vespoid's end. Magmalo gets to go. As it is going to...
It takes
Thought
the
it was bad,
damage.
but he has to roll wisdom.
I do.
But either way, I rolled pretty decent.
Well, that is a fail. It would. Did you re-roll? Oh, you did. Okay, so that's 24
Yep.
right there. 24 radiant damage. As it does at the start of its turn as well, the final body part ignites, which would be its tail. And as it does, the colors go from kind of like a darkish purple to just a bright magenta, covering its entire body. And as it does, it is going to...
Erus really be making Half-Life zombie noises in the background there.
Yeah. It just
Nobody wants to face take.
jetpacks away from just and turns and spins facing you, Erus. Tail just spinning, just forming this cyclone of just purple flames, and it launches it in a line at you, Iihane, and Erus. I need both of you to make me a dexterity saving throw, like your life depended on it.
As it might.
All right, guys.
Oh.
11 both.
This is
I'm
where
gonna use my spiritual guardians to reduce the damage on Iihane.
it would be. It depends if you're still conscious. Yes, because you do not know you are not. I mean, if I roll really, really high,
I'm resistant to fire.
I don't want to hear
You're
that.
not resistant
I
to
bypass
this fire.
resistance. 64. So you take 64 fire damage each of you, and you can reduce that if you wish on Iihane. And that
So my fire damage resistance doesn't matter.
not
Yeah,
with
this
this
is
creature.
hellfire.
It's hellfire, sir. It bypasses fire resistance. Even immunity does half damage too.
Yeah, I'm gonna reduce it by 2d6.
All right.
Iihane, would you still be up?
If you roll
If
high,
I take the fall,
you need to roll
I
a
go
9.
down.
You need a 9.
Yeah.
A 9 will keep Iihane up.
That's a hard roll.
8 or lower and 0.
Come on, Erus.
I'd try.
Oh. Oh.
Iihane drops. Spirit Guardians down.
And spiritual. Yeah, spiritual weapon would probably go away.
It would
too,
also.
wouldn't
Spiritual weapon.
Technically-
says,
I think it's still there.
Get last for the duration or until I cast it again. It's
Still there.
Oh, okay.
We're good. Spiritual weapon's just hanging out.
It just can't do anything until Iihane is back up.
Well, yeah, but
That is going to be its turn. As I roll for a
Is it
recharge.
fire out now?
No.
Oh, okay.
It recharges.
Oh.
All right, Erus. It is now your turn. Right now, the Magmello is bloodied. You can see battle damage. You can see some of the ghostly, visage through it.
Serious missed opportunity to turn undead it.
I don't have turn undead. I'm not a.
No, I mean Iihane.
yeah. Let me I forgot. I was looking at my other champion divinity that works on beast, not that one.
Also,
What
wait, didn't you try to use divine intervention, which doesn't
just
that
didn't
use
roll
your
good
CD? Oh,
Nope.
okay,
It's completely separate. I just
Okay.
get one a day,
gotcha.
and I have.
Oh yeah,
two
and you can't
CDs
use it
anyway.
again for a week if it's successful.
If it would have been successful, I would have paid that easily.
You know what, Erus? If you want to reduce that fire damage down to yourself instead of to Iihane, you can, because technically I forgot that Iihane would have taken fire damage at the start of Magnemallo's turn from the hellfire dust around him. So
Sure.
it
Oh,
would
either
not
way,
it
yeah.
would not have saved you. So if you want to get that extra 5 HP back to yourself, you can do that.
Sure.
I don't know if you accounted for. Was it? No, because he jumped down.
Right.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
he ran around. All right, Erus, what do you do?
I'm trying to think if I would attack it or if I would run over and heal Iihane.
I mean, I feel like Erus knows in the situation that if you go and bring her up, all you're doing is putting the thing next to you and Iihane.
I'd attack the Magnemolo.
You've seen how fast this thing's moving, and it moved faster than it did before.
Yeah. So.
20. That is now a miss.
Okay.
As you go to strike at it, the flames just flicker bright, and you have to pull back before getting singed.
Okay.
24 does hit, though. All right. You use a mighty weapon?
Mm-hmm. I'm using the last one.
Yeah, so you
no, I think. It has disadvantage on saving throws. Or the first time it was hit by it.
Oh.
Because of, I forgot that this is the trinket that I have on.
Okay,
Whoops. Just roll normal.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
So as you do strike it, you pull back from the flames, and it comes down to bite you, and you just crack it in the side of the horn, and you watch one just go flying off of the side, just landing in the dirt. I succeed.
Yeah.
Yourself feel better. Okay, well, that would have been bad. So it is not stunned. It is definitely like the chunk of its face is now just incorporeal. Like you can almost pass through it as you're swinging. The flames are starting to flicker down a little bit. As Erus, your turn comes to a close, unless you have anything else to do.
No.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to bite you, and I'm going to use my DM inspiration to get advantage on the attack. So there's first, there's second, same.
Yeah.
You take 2d6 plus 5.
Honestly, I'm glad that that's the outcome.
I was really hoping to be better. Damn, that was a week. It's all over. 13 damage total. The one is
That
fire
was-
damage, which is just 1 fire damage.
That
And
was-
607 to you. Because 12 is slashing.
6, 7. So I run out of temporary hit points, and I take 3 on top of that.
Okay.
Good to know Logan's inspiration was wasted.
Man, I was hoping for I was going for a crit. It is now Iihane's turn. Death save, please.
Yep. I forget, do you want these private or public?
I do them public.
Okay, I just so many DMs, I wasn't sure.
That's 1 success.
So, that's my turn.
All right. All set. It is now your turn.
I'll start making my way down the wall. So I'm just right next to the ground on the wall. Actually, I'll just hop off to finish it off.
Okay.
Be on the ground. There-ish. I'll see what's happening, and it's not great. I'll take out the syringe launcher.
Okay.
And then just point it at Azrar.
Okay.
And Azrar, I hope you can make good use of this. And I'll cast haste on the boy.
Okay. As are you feel a needle stab you in a butt cheek.
Was
You
the
see it-
heroism?
Your heroism goes now.
Okay. You're still immune to the frightened, so you don't have to worry about that. Also, it reminds you, Azrar, when next time I attack with Azrar needs to make me a save for frightful presence.
Oh yeah, because you haven't done it in any of the multi-attacks yet, because it's optional technically.
Not a big deal.
And that'll be it for my bonus. Homeboy down here will continue trying to do what he can. Please break out, my boy.
Okay, I was so close, but that is a fail.
I'll probably time out on the fright.
Getting there.
That'll be it from me. So, Azrar with haste.
All right. Azrar, you're hasted. There's a Vesboy 10 feet from you, 5 feet in the air. There's a down Iihane, and there is a Magnum Malo that is... Flames are starting to flicker a bit. It's missing one of its horns.
Okay. I move 5 feet and stab the Vespoid real quick.
I pulled down the fucking dog bed and just, like, tore it to, like, all the fluff out.
Oh my god.
I'll fix that after this.
Does a 23 hit the Vespoid?
A 23 just barely hits the Vespoid. Why can't I select? I'm on the wrong layer.
16.
It is
16 damage.
obliterated.
Alright. And so I've moved 5 feet and I'm hasted, so my speed is doubled, so I have 75 feet of movement left.
Okay.
So, and I will bonus action dash, so I can make it here because I would add another 30 feet onto this because of the drop.
Yep. Make me an acrobatics or a unless you're climbing down it.
I was climbing down
Okay,
it.
you're good then.
Okay. Why would I do anything other than use my climb speed for that?
Because
And-
jumping's cooler looking.
True, but yeah. So then, I stab it.
25 is a hit. All right, that is 29 points of damage. You stab inside, it lets out a groan. My dog is attacking me. I'm not giving her enough attention.
and I still have movement left
Mm-hmm.
because I dashed. Because I got all this fucking movement. I'm going to risk moving away without disengaging.
Okay. Okay, I am going to use my reaction, that's for sure. And
I'm going to move here tentatively.
It does have disadvantage on an attack because of my spirit guardians.
Okay. It is going to strike at you with its tail. In this case.
And if it does
You
hit,
can
it does
try.
have resistance to the attack.
Oh, disadvantage. That is a miss, sadly.
Nice.
Yeah, if it had advantage, it would have just barely hit. Yeah. I'm in fucking hyper mode right now.
Yeah, my ancestral protectors have not been useful until this fight, really. So.
If you look at Azrar right now, he's just kind of slightly blurred because he's constantly vibrating.
Who gave Azrar caffeine?
Right.
Just putting away the empty syringe later.
It's just
taking
it's
it
just
aside,
pure,
like
just pure caffeine in the syringe.
Boy hasn't even activated demon mode yet.
Oh god.
I'm vibrating so fast that my swords have become Metal Gear Rising high-frequency blades.
All right, Azrar, your turn comes to a close. It is going to use another legendary action. And it is going to bite Erus once again. Natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
Five.
I'd like to use my reaction.
That's nice. 2, 6.
That's nice, dear.
All right, so it is 11 bludgeoning, and it is 11 fire, which is you do not resist.
From its mouth?
Sorry, no, piercing. That was a bite. Yeah, it's got fucking it's omnivore teeth, man. Some of them are bludgeony like.
I'd like to use my
It's like a
noxious
fucking
venom
elephant.
gland.
He's remembering to use it.
Well, my last reaction I used to prevent damage.
No. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about sessions before this.
Oh,
So what are you doing?
My noxious venom
It's
gland.
venom gland.
Oh, nice. All right, action 15 feet away in a straight line. All right, I have to make a con save.
Because last time he went to use it, he would have ended up.
I succeeded. I'm not poisoned,
Neat.
but you do get away.
We hear
No attack of opportunity.
a fart sound come from
What
Erus
about
as he's
the
blasted off.
Vespoid there? Is it poisoned?
Is it? No. At the attacker, you sprayed the poisonous gas.
Okay, I was double checking.
It is now the Vespoid's turn.
I don't like that it doesn't do any damage.
Hey,
Huh?
poison could be a lot
We're
stronger.
we're gonna give Rumble some action here. We're gonna just sting Rumble a bunch.
I'm sorry, Rumble.
1,
Is it
2,
free?
3, 21 and a 15. Is he
there,
dodging? All right, so
Yeah,
that's only a 15 for the
15.
first one, then an 8,
Yeah, 15 will only hit.
and then it will be a 22 for the last attack. So the 22 hits.
Okay.
Oh, and the 15 hits. You said okay.
Yes.
Don't they all already have the advantage rolling on them?
Yeah.
Don't be pointing out obvious things that I'm not paying attention to.
Why would they? They have pack tactic.
Because he's frightened.
Let me see.
Oh yeah. It would have been normal.
Well,
So-
no.
No, he's
If
talking
something's
about
frightened,
the
do they
rolling
get advantage
auto.
against
You
it?
do, yeah.
Oh.
All right, so either way, it would still be 2 hits that hit. In all for the most situations, so it's just the 2 hits. And then con saves, please, if it can be paralyzed.
So
I believe
it
he
won't take
can be
poison
paralyzed.
damage because it's immune to poison.
Okay, so just
So
2
it only takes
piercing
2 piercing.
as they all fly away in this direction, up into the air.
And then
And it wouldn't
the
be
two
immune to the
con saves.
poison condition, so it can't be paralyzed.
Yes, it
by
can. It's not.
except-
It's not while you're poisoned. It's just paralyzed from the Vespoids.
Oh, okay. I figured I
You
thought it was
succeed
one of
both
those things where it's while poisoned,
Mm-hmm.
you are paralyzed because there are some poisons like that.
Yep. No, Vespoids in this case are just you're paralyzed. So, and they all just fly away up into the air about 20 or so feet without provoking attack opportunities because of flyby, and that is their turn. It is going to, for its last legendary action before its turn, it is going to charge forward. We're gonna make it scary. I don't know if I don't want to make it scary. We're gonna make it less scary.
Do whatever you want to do.
We're gonna go here.
We got ourselves into this mess.
Okay. No, I am gonna make it scary. Boop! It moves to there. So,
Cuts you off.
at the start of its turn, its hellfire dust expands outwards and explodes in a 5-foot radius. Iihane, you take 1 failed death save. And Erus, you take 11 fire damage.
11 hellfire damage.
Hellfire damage, yes.
Want it known now? If I die, I'm coming back as a rabbit.
The hellfire damage bit reminded me of something funny from the Elder Scrolls conversion I've been a part of for the last couple years. Someone submitted an item that does irresistible steam damage.
Ooh.
And we're like, that's
I have
not
no
a
good
thing.
real paths here. So you know what? It's going to stay where it's at. It is going to use its multi-attack to use its frightful presence, which I need Azrar to please make me a wisdom saving throw.
You make a wisdom save. Fuck.
You are frightened.
Jesus.
Hasty boy. And then it is going to attack Erus with 2 tail attacks, I think.
Please.
Yeah, I think that's my best bet. 11. So 26 and a 17.
Motherfucker!
All right,
This adamant pill bullshit!
so close. Is it 17 your AC?
Uh-huh.
You sounded like SpongeBob when you said motherfucker.
All right, so you take 21 points of damage from the first hit. So down to 10 because it's just straight. In this case, it's piercing damage. So it stabs through you once and then slams you onto the ground for the second one for 14 points of damage, which means Erus falls unconscious in place. And
Oh, God.
let's see here. So in 4 different spots, I'm gonna find myself a nice dust cloud here. 4 clouds of hellfire dust appear. Well, this will be a good one. We'll use these. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If I ever needed a nat 20.
Boy, guys, I'll just nat 20 and pick up the barbarian. I've done
Did
it
you have it?
in other games.
And Erus didn't have his reaction, so yeah. All right.
No, I used my reaction.
Erus, death save. I'm really scared of a natural 1 right now. That's 1 success. Iihane,
Yeah, 'cause it
death
probably-
save.
No, natural 1, I'm gonna get a nat 20.
All right, that's 2 fails and 1 success. The Magnum Malo is, as you're kind of watching all set, is fading in and out right now. As it is now.
It's like Plotto and the Naturala all over again. You son of a.
Can't you energy jolt if you attack it?
I can, but I can also bring back every. That's only if
Okay.
I hit and once
Yeah, you're
per
right.
turn.
What do you do, all set?
And a 20 doesn't hit right now.
Yeah.
Actually, let's see. You even access. Actually, before your turn, after Iihane's turn, it's going to bite Erus.
Okay.
Oh.
So if I hit, it's a crit, which is just 2 fails.
If you hit,
DPK.
you have
DPK.
advantage.
I admit, I do have advantage. Thank you.
Motherfucker!
Oh man! So that's 2
Oh,
fails.
fucking-
All right,
Uh,
all
Alright,
set.
So I'm going to go there. So I'm like 15. I'm like at the halfway point.
Dude, if you have to shoot me to save Iihane, fucking do it.
How does Azrar look like in terms of health? How
on a scale from 1 to 117, I'm a 42 right now.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is
I'm below half.
I'm gonna pull out like a smaller Vigor Wasp drone.
Okay.
And throw it up, and it's going to target Iihane, Erus, and Azrar, and I'm gonna cast Aid.
Is it? It gives them 5 HP. Does that work?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And current hit points increased by 5. Yeah, I mean, your current hit points increased by 5, so that I will agree with.
So
That's a fun way to use that spell.
So that's what I do for my action. I'm gonna get boned by these fucking.
I'm never gonna bother actually increasing my max HP because that's not gonna matter. I'm a while away from returning to that anyways.
It hurts. It's so bad. And then the boy is going to try and do his thing, which is
make a save.
Fear.
All right, yeah. All right. So, Erus, you wake up. Iihane, you wake up. I'm going to use... Oh, it's going to be even more intense burning pain. As it sees you start to move, and it bites down on you as a legendary action.
Who? Which one? Me
Iihane.
or Iihane?
At least your death saves have reset.
It technically has advantage.
I'm not raging right now.
I mean, either way, it still hits.
No, it might have quit and might have done... like, I doubt it would have instantly...
There's no way it could have killed you with this, yeah. It definitely should drop you the 5 HP.
Wait, yeah. Oh, fuck,
it does.
I'm not close enough.
Yeah, I do 5 plus 5. So, I mean, Iihane is within 10 feet of you, and...
When I go unconscious, don't I lose my rage?
Ooh, you do.
Yeah, you do.
I'll say, otherwise you could have used it.
Yeah, and I'm not within 5 feet of Iihane to use my taunt.
Gotcha.
To make it hit me instead.
All right, well, it is now Azrar's turn. Azrar, you're frightened. But I will remind you, you have a bow.
Yeah.
You can also throw the daggers. I'm just...
And Erus is...
What daggers? I have swords.
Oh.
Wait, no, I have a single poison knife.
Yes, it could have.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the poison knife. I don't remember what effects the poison knife has, but I will make an attack with it, which I would assume I would have proficiency
the
with.
range you are in right now is at disadvantage.
Okay.
Just switch to the bow. It'll do more damage.
And you're proficient with the bow.
I would technically also be proficient with the dagger, anyways.
I guess, kind of. You have daggers,
no, okay, I'll switch to the bow.
Okay. $20 is a miss.
How the fuck is a 20 a miss?
Because
it's AC increased when all 4 parts glowed.
All right. Well, I still have my haste attack.
Do it.
That hits.
Nice. Get that sneak attack, baby boy.
8 is not a... Okay, good. All right.
Big boy.
Azrar. How do you kill the Magnamalo?
I charge up the shot, like, basically think like a Dragon Piercer without actually having access to Dragon Piercer, and I let go, and it plows right between its eyes, and it just keeps going and forcing itself through as the Magnamalo, like, its visage begins to crack, and then eventually the arrow pierces fully through, and then then Magnamalo just shatters into, like, ghostly hellfire as the arrow then impales the wall behind it.
With the mask pinned to the wall, cracked and broken in half.
Hell yeah.
All right. Iihane is still unconscious.
Yeah, I'm immediately moving over to Iihane.
And there's still Vespoids. Now the real boss music starts. Vespoids. All right. So
playing Doom music.
No longer feared. Azrar, you still have your movement if you wish to use it. You're
Hey,
no.
he also has a bonus action.
Yeah.
Bonus action attack, kill a best boy.
I can only do that with my swords, which I dropped to use the bow. And I can only do that after I make an attack with my main hand.
Which you technically
did.
didn't
I need to take care of my
Oh,
dogs
your
as soon as
bow
we,
is-
as,
Yeah, a
after we
main
finish
hand
this.
with my sword, which I didn't.
Ah,
Damn it.
boo.
Okay.
Should have used the sword as arrows.
Yeah, come on, man. All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna zoop myself over by all set.
Okay.
And now I'll be back because I have to pee real bad.
All right. And then after we finish this, I need to take care of my dogs because I'm pretty sure they're chewing shit up. They shouldn't be chewing up. No, it's a dog bed. All right, Vespoid. So I'm gonna do some random rolls here to see which Vespoids go. So it's gonna be in order of one on. Oh, I have Erus, All Set, Azrar, Iihane, and then Rumble. I'm gonna roll for each Vespoid. 2, 3. All right. So Erus is 1. Iihane, or no, All Set, and yeah, Iihane gets attacked by one of them.
Which it has advantage to try to hit me through my AC of.
That would be
I guess
this one.
Because I wouldn't have my shield when I'm unconscious.
That is true. So 18 on advantage. All right. So first we're gonna do Azrar. 21 to Azrar, who is currently in the bathroom. So I'm gonna roll damage.
It should hit him, yeah.
It definitely does. I'm gonna. I'll wait for him to get back to let him do his own con save. He's gonna uncanny dodge to reduce the damage down to 5. Okay. Erus, here's yours. 19.
Yep.
For 7 points of damage. And con save, please.
I'm unconscious.
Erus is unconscious. Cool. Con save. See if you're paralyzed while unconscious.
Okay.
All right, you're not paralyzed. And then Iihane, strike 1. It's advantage for 21.
Yep.
So that's
take
2
death
fails.
Yeah, put the 2 fails.
Yep. Manamalo ends. Fuck me. Why does this have to? I don't want to kill Iihane, damn it.
Isn't it dead?
It's dead.
It's dead.
But now it's my death save. If I
Yeah,
roll
Erus,
a
death save.
9 or less.
Oh.
I hate to bring it up.
Yeah.
But because I was frightened at the time, I technically would have had disadvantage on my attack rolls because I could see the Magnamalo.
Roll again really fast.
Okay.
I'm just curious. That would have been the. So, yeah. So, first one would have missed. Well, yeah, first one would have missed.
Another one still would have hit. Oh, okay.
Don't worry, you came back just in time to see
Yeah.
me die.
And also, Azrar, con save because you were stung by a Vespoid.
Oh, fucker. Okay.
I'll let you roll your own.
Damage. Yeah, how much damage did I take?
I already minused it for you. You uncanny dodge and only took 5.
Okay. Then con save. Come on. My A day now roll 20.
All right,
There
you're
we go,
not
20.
paralyzing. So much brown fluff behind me right now. Okay, so Erus, death save, you've done yours, you succeed. Iihane, I'm very scared.
Nat 20, get up.
Holy
What
fuck.
HP? Instantly.
Oh, man.
Can I cast it? I have my action, right?
You have your whole turn. You do this at the start
Okay.
before your turn starts.
Level 5 on me, Azrar, and Erus.
Mhm.
12 HP to all of us.
All right, you all get 12
Oh,
HP.
God.
All right.
Ah.
We still have to finish these Vespoids. I can
Okay.
still drop your asses.
That's my.
They can't
that's
drop
my-
me.
Chad is going to drop like 20 more Vespoids right now.
That's
I'm
my
waiting
bonus
for it.
I
action.
will
My
find
action.
Maraska
This-
and kill him
This
again
little
if that
fucker next to
happens.
me needs to make a wisdom save.
No.
He can choose to fail it. That's up to him.
That is a fail. That is enough.
9.
It falls to the ground
Oh,
and
it's
crumples.
14, sorry.
Little spider like crawls out of its little tiny ear after it hits the
And
ground.
That's
Bugs
my
don't
turn.
have ears.
They do now. This is my game, damn it.
It's just got
Yeah.
this like disturbingly human ear on it.
All right, all set.
You've never seen boy cats?
That was the most clutch nat 20.
Against the one next to Erus. Does it 12 hit?
A 12 on Erus? No, he has 17
No, no.
AC.
No,
Oh,
the one next
the
to it was
Vespoid.
the-
Yes,
Yeah.
that 12 does hit.
Okay. Jesus. Alright.
All right, and that one crumples to the ground as well.
Okay. And then the
Both
one
is
next to
looking over me
Azrar,
today.
27 hits.
or was there one next to Azrar?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's that
to your
one.
left.
It's lit-
So, oh yeah, I mixed up the names. My bad.
Ah.
Azrar,
my
Erus, so similar.
6. I'm going to roll its HP. Let's find out. It does die. There was a chance it could have lived. As you guys have finished off the extra challenging fight because of a bunch of fucking Vespoids.
So,
So what are the weird green orbs that are on
Those
the
are,
ground
that's
there?
how. Oh, that is Hellfire Dust. But technically, since he's dead, they would have vanished. Otherwise, they would have exploded on his turn.
Ah, ah, that's bad.
Oh,
Erus
man.
vomits
Oh.
on the ground.
Yep.
Nobody touch any more masks in here, please.
3 more Magnamallows spawn. So I'm gonna take. You guys can feel free to talk for a minute, or RP wise. I need to take care of my dogs really quick. I'm gonna
I
go put up
need
in
to
their
go to the
crates.
restroom, so I'll be
So,
back.
like
He
3
needs
4
to
minute
use the
break.
little tiefling's room. That was rough.
Oh boy, so that was close.
Just glad we don't use the extra brutal rules of death saves only reset on a long rest.
I've never heard that. That's awful.
I think that might be in the like gritty variant rules or whatever. But I know of people that have done that, and yeah, it's fucking brutal. So like, yeah, like you have 2 failed death saves, and you get up. You still have 2 failed death saves until you complete a long rest.
My heart's beating real quick, so I had 2 failed death saves on that nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
A Vespoid nearly killed me.
God, if a Vespoid killed you, that would be like actually depressing.
I'm coming back as Hops the Drunken Master Rabbit. I'm not kidding.
If I die, I kind of want to. Like, I know I probably won't be able to play a homebrew class, but like I've been.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
The ones that he made, his.
Yeah, only the ones that he made. Because I've been playing The Witcher lately.
You want to be a Witcher or the Blood Hunter?
No, not even. Because Blood Hunter is allowed. It's more that I was looking at Alchemist by Mage Hand Press.
Yes, I have that in my homebrew stuff. I might have to invite you to a one shot at some point, Russell, just so you can play it.
Hell yeah. Because yeah,
I'll
I've
add
been
you to the list of people that I keep promising, and just I don't do enough one shots.
I've been making good use of bombs in The Witcher 3, so it would be tempting. Speaking of, I want to like make a couple homebrew bombs for it based on like the moon dust bomb and dimeridium bombs from Witcher 3. I also want to make some of the potions.
Potions.
Yeah, Witcher potions. Like, I'd make a toxicity rule set alongside them where it's like you drink this potion and it's really effective, but you gain like X points of toxicity. It'd be kind of like exhaustion, where you gain like levels of it. Um, and like you'd have like black blood, which gives you a fair amount of toxicity, but if any creature hits you with a bite attack, they take like some poison damage and have to save or be poisoned for like a minute.
Now, here's the thing: there's something undead behind that gate.
Yeah,
I think it was the Vespoids.
yeah, I
That's
think they
what I
were
heard.
zomboids.
It
That's
might
my
have
thought.
been. Either way, when he gets back, we should have Erus use his divine sense again.
Did he make note of it in character?
He yelled out that.
He yelled out that the Magnum Mala was undead.
Yeah,
He didn't say anything
but-
about what was behind the gate.
Yeah, well, I still, because I'm not sure. He said it wasn't a creature that was undead. Aaron did, so.
I mean, he might have meant something else, or it might be like an object with an undead aura to it.
Oh, according to Logan, he summoned the best boys after he said it was undead. That
Oh.
There's an undead down there.
Okay.
And see, Logan, I don't even hope one of you guys die. You guys are being mean and vindictive. I hope we all live and prosper.
Back, let me turn on cameras and stuff.
I am saving my points for something big and horrendous.
Big
Two.
and
There we go.
horrendous. Summon Fatalis on them.
All right, thanks for waiting, guys. Sorry about that. So,
Everyone was just debating about what could be undead behind that boss.
fair. Okay, so
I'm gonna drink a couple potions.
currently, yes, there is. Manumalo is a mask on the wall. It is cracked and broken.
Not even carvable.
So, everything seems calm. There are bones and skeletons all around. There is a large iron gate, as you mentioned, with things behind it that Erus knows about.
I'm gonna drink potions too. I don't have any greater healing potions
Do you
anymore.
need any? I have.
Oh wait, no, I
7.
have 3. I just don't have any greater first aids. Okay, so I'm gonna drink 2 graders. Come on, fucking roll. Damn. Oh, I keep forgetting to pick off sneak attack. God damn it.
I'm also doing a cure wounds at level 2 on Erus.
What? Why is
Are we
sneak attack
taking-
on
are
that
we
one?
taking a short rest, or what are we?
I don't know yet, but at the moment there's
Everybody's potioning up, is what it seems like.
and Erus,
Azrar
that was
keeps-
for you,
he
that's
keep-
10 HP.
I say
I
Azrar
keep
keeps
accidentally sneak attacking
in himself.
my
Yeah, he
potion.
keeps killing himself with his sneak attacks. It's horrible.
Use the spell refueling ring to get back a level 3.
Okay.
And then switch it back to Helm of Awareness. I think I have it on.
I'm gonna use 2 normal healing potions.
Did you add that 10 in?
I did, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, making sure.
How's everybody looking?
I am at.
I'm rough.
I'm looking pretty fucked still.
Well, I'm looking a lot better than I was, but I'm
I'm
still
alive.
not as good as I could be.
I drank 4 potions and now I'm not bloody anymore.
Okay.
I'm alive. That's the important thing.
Okay.
Erus, did you, when you hollowed out that it was undead, did you say anything else?
No, I'd say something now. I'd probably walk over to the middle grate, not touching anything.
Tiptoeing, cautiously watching every step.
Yeah, and use another divine sense and see
Okay.
if I still sense that undead presence.
You do.
Okay.
It's somewhere about 30 to 60 feet back, roughly ish. As you recall, as you look through the grate, about 15 feet or so, it goes to a T section. So it's something back that you can't see behind somewhere.
I'll let them know. I'll just go. There's something else undead somewhere back there. It's not a creature, but it's another presence.
I sincerely hope that we do not have to engage it.
Not a creature. Do we even have a way out of here? I know this is where the Vespoids came from, but if we don't have another way, it might be our only way out.
There's a passage to your left from the thrones. There's a passage to your right from there. There's the grate there. There is also a grate below that could lead to who fuck knows where. You're going on an adventure.
Yeah, no. What do you guys think?
I would hope that our best bet is the main thoroughfare, over this way, and I'll point over here. What I can only hope is the main thoroughfare for anybody who would be watching such things in this arena.
I'd
Otherwise, there is what I can imagine is a more secure one for the throne.
I was gonna say the fastest way out, honestly, is probably behind the throne. If someone important had to sit there and needed a fast escape, that'd be
Mm-hmm.
that's probably where the fastest way to get out
Or
of
the
here
most
is.
convenient way out. Anybody that has enough money can leave that way.
Yeah. The question is, oh god, do we want to try and explore, try and find anything else here, or leave?
I don't think that. I think we need to find. We can explore, but I think we need a rest.
I agree with that.
Just to get all of us up to fighting strength. I'm tapped.
I need like a long rest to get to fighting strength.
Yeah, I'm tapped on spells, but I have a few. But I'm talking just health.
Since we're outside of our traveling stuff, would we be
Mhm.
able to take an actual long rest, or
I'm pretty sure you guys took a long rest as you got here. This was your destination. So you would have just had one. Though,
Don't remember that.
I don't think so. I think we got here and then came in here and stuff.
Yeah, that because I was
No, we
still
took a
at
long
less
rest
than full
before
health.
leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we took a
Before.
long rest after the Teostra fight before we left.
Yeah. So we
What's-
haven't had another long rest yet.
Yeah, we've had a short rest.
Yeah,
we
like
did have
I
that
was.
encounter with the Nargacuga, and we had that short rest, and that's why most of my hit dice are gone.
Yeah, and I was still below my hit point maximum when we came in here. So yeah.
Yeah, I was at 109 when we got here. That's why I drank a potion right at the start.
fair.
114 of 117 for me, but now I'm at 82.
I mean, you guys can definitely try. I will say that. It makes sense to be allowed to try.
Okay.
Either way, we should find a safe spot if we do intend to try. And the safest spot I feel is behind the throne.
Then
Yeah,
let's make haste.
I am making haste as I zoom.
And as he takes a step, I cut it off.
And I fall over and just
Right into a mask.
No!
I just leave.
the mask fuses to my face and I transform into an Oni.
Perfect.
And now you guys have to fight me.
No, we just leave.
Yeah.
Azrar who?
Exactly. We never had a fourth member.
Our fourth member is Rumble.
No, it's it's what's his name that I have in my notes back at camp.
Oh,
Rickert?
Rickard,
Rickard.
yeah.
Yeah, good old Rickard.
My backup character.
He's been training for Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
So,
Honestly, as soon as we get up here, I would just throw my bedroll on the ground and just face first onto it.
I'm not sure up here is necessarily safe. I think we might want to go down the hall and see if there's a room or something.
I just roll over and, I hate you.
so and as you say, you guys see back behind over there, there is two large metal doors, about another 30 or so feet past, that are closed.
I mean, we could try it, but I don't think here is. Whatever's behind that grate that you felt is still behind the grate.
I'm not touching anything else.
I'm just saying for being within distance to it.
We open the gate. It's fucking Bal Hazak.
It not a creature, though.
I was told it wasn't a creature. It's just an undead presence.
Yeah.
I mean, the mask that you touched probably would have also been an undead presence.
Yeah. I'm thinking
Completely
there's another
fair,
mask
but we
thing
don't need
back
to
there.
touch anything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't want to touch anything. I want us to leave.
We can try to rest here if you guys feel, but I feel like we should go down the hall. What do you guys
Did
do?
we see a doorway at the other at the end of
The
the other
far
hallway?
end, that one goes for beyond your dark.
Okay.
It's lit up well in here, but eventually that hallway kind of just leads to dark.
Yeah. I mean, right now we have 2 grates in here that are closed. We have that door that's closed, and then an open hallway to the other side. This seems like at the moment the safest place.
If that's the case, then I'm fine with staying here and trying to rest. I will take the first watch then. Because I
Okay.
healed up a bit.
I can take a second.
I'll take third.
I guess I'll take last. Ooh. I got a hiccup
Alright.
there.
Iihane, Erus, all set. Azrar?
Swap me and I'll
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Iihane first, me, then Erus, then
Got
Azrar.
I would like
Anything I see is instantly getting a 3rd level guiding bolt.
Rickard coming to save you.
I would recognize teammates.
All right. Put my phone back up.
Well, I am too, Whistle. I am too.
I want to investigate.
But you're probably
Good.
right. It makes sense if it was the same as the mask.
Me as a player wants to see it. Erus does not.
Oh, we have a full rest. We'll be back up to fighting strength and be able to go and check it out.
Yeah, Erus was pretty close to full fighting strength and nearly fucking died. So
Yeah.
I only lived because I did.
Oh, if Azrar didn't take it down, I was taking Azrar down. He was going down from the fire. Vortex is gonna get him. I couldn't get another good line. I was waiting for it.
We were fucked again. If like anyone else went down.
He only had 6 HP left for a good chunk of that end.
No, see, if he went down and then I nat 20 got up, I could have also.
Yeah. Well.
So is the Hellfire just its own fucking damage that doesn't
It's
have
AoE.
a resistance?
So Hellfire specifically is a trait from the creature. I think it's also the Fatalis has the same thing where it ignores resistance.
Lunastra does.
Yeah, there's a few of them that bypass certain damage types.
Tempered Lunastra specifically, but yeah.
I think even one of the arc tempered Velkanas also do it. There's a few of them. So
that's dumb.
Well, no, there's a couple of things in actual D&D that does that too.
I built my character to resist everything.
Then why don't
and there's a couple special ones.
Barbarian.
Because I built my character to also protect people. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
He protects, but he also resists.
So, during your watch, as you're all sitting back behind the throne, all lit by these eternal flames, 3 of you lay down, resting your eyes, maybe still being as hyper vigilant as possible. When you're kind of looking around Iihane, just seeing if there's anything listening and whatnot, and you spy a small, hole on the side of the throne. It's roughly, it's square shaped. It looks like to be like a hidden compartment.
I take a look at it. It just looks to be like a square hole in the side of the throne.
There is it's a square, so it would be like a kind of thing like a brick. There's like it's been cut out and there's a like hidden compartment right there. It's very, very well slotted, but there's a small little like divot where you can get your finger to like pull it out.
I look at the others sleeping. I look back at it. I reach my hand towards it.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out just in case I see any like glint of a mask or anything to try to pull back my hand, but I am gonna try to reach in.
Okay. You reach it. There's no mask that magically appears. Nothing grabs you. No, your wildest dreams don't happen, or nightmares, I guess, in this case, do not happen as your hand touches like the little divot. You can pull it out.
Yeah, and pull it out.
Okay. As you pull it out, it makes a little slight grinding noise because of how tight it is. And then it just kind of falls, the 3 inches from where it is. It's a bit heavy, it's kind of an awkward hold.
Yeah.
All right. Inside, you find a button. It's a gray button.
Like a nuclear option button? Like,
no, it's on the side. So it's like inside of it. It's not down on the bottom of it.
Okay. I hold off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, investigating something is one thing. If I hit that button and that opens the grate, that's not something I want. I'll hold off.
Okay.
And I will tell Allset when he takes over for the watch, like, hey, I was investigating like a little divot, and there's a button, and I don't want to press the button until we're all recuperated. And point out the button.
So he tells you that all set as his watch comes to a close, with nothing else eventful happening.
Oh, that's very interesting. Yes, set it off to the side. I'll take a look at it in a moment.
Yeah, I personally do not have faith in my luck to avoid anything bad happening if I was to touch it.
I also do not have faith in my current capabilities, but I will do what I can without interacting with it too much.
I just wanted to make sure that if something bad happens during my sleep, because that'll be just the next thing down here, you knew about the button. She's making a little hammock that she always sleeps in.
Okay. So all set on your watch. There's a button.
Yeah, I'll probably just put it on the armrest of the throne. And I don't know, rip a little sheet out and like, do not touch, for fear of the unknown on it. We'll investigate after everyone is feeling better, hopefully.
Okay.
And then just sort of make the rounds with
Rumble.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing else happens on your watch. The button's there, calling to you, but you resist.
Go over to Erus. Erus, it is your time.
Murder. Okay.
And then once he's like fully stretched out and ready to go, there is a button on the throne's armrest. Please do not touch it. We do not know what it does. Iihane found it, and she told me of it. Once again, please do not touch the button. Please do not be contradictory, as I am known.
Why would Iihane even look for a button after what the fuck just happened?
She found it somehow. I don't know.
Okay. Dumbest fucking thing I've heard all night. Alright, cool.
I will now resume rest.
You do that. During mine.
There's a button, Erus.
Yeah. I'm going to look at the opposite side of the chair.
Okay.
See anything?
You do not see any other compartment now.
All right.
No
I'm
divots,
gonna
nothing.
I want to go investigate the door, the big door.
Okay.
As Erus gets bored.
That's fair. There's that button in the back of your mind the entire time. What does it do? Why would I want to press it?
Great, yeah.
What happens if I do press it?
Anyways,
As you look at the door. The door is a large, like 10-foot wide, 10-foot high, like arched metal door. It's got
pretty plain.
No, it's actually very intricate. Markings on it. The design is of on one side of the door is what looks like an ancient hunter or like gladiator. On the other side is a cacophony of different monsters, like roaring and like snarling at the hunter.
Do I recognize any of them?
Give me a nature check or history, whichever one you prefer.
Nature.
All right, 10. I mean, you probably recognize some. They look kind of like one looks kind of like the Magnum Mallow, but a lot nastier looking. You don't see like they spend like a Gormagala. You don't see anything like that. You see a couple theropods, like a Velociprey-esque, Great Jaggy-esque like creature from whenever. You see a couple flying ones, wyvern types, and that's probably the few that you can make out. They look similar, but not exact.
While I am by that door, I am going to use another charge of my Divine Sense. So I get 4 of these fuckers a day. Do I sense anything?
The only thing you sense, I'm not sure if you're too close or far away from it, is the one
I am. It's 60-foot range, I believe.
Okay. The only one you sense necessarily, though you don't sense it right at the door, you probably sense it when you got like walked back. Would be the one by the Iron Gate. It does not seem to at all.
Yeah, I'm also gonna walk around, probably climb down into the pit near this grate, and use my last Divine Sense there.
Nothing that way either.
Okay. And then getting back up and stuff, I'll bide my time during the last of my watch, and I'll go wake up Azrar and just, hey.
So I have an important question. How likely would Erus be to not press the button? How much do you think?
Oh, Erus is not the curious kind.
Okay. I was curious.
He's curious and likes to know what things do, but like after something like that, where if he knows it is most likely probably something horrible, he's not gonna fucking touch it. He's like, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
He has good resolve to not touch shit that he shouldn't.
Okay. That's fair.
Most of the time.
Some of the time.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah, he'll make one mistake once, and as soon as him and multiple friends almost die, he goes, "All right, cool, don't do that again."
All right, so you wake up Azrar.
Yeah, just hey, Azrar, hey.
Yo, what's up?
Your turn to watch. There's a button on the chair. Don't touch it, please, dear God.
Okay.
And as he
touch
stands
button,
up,
got it.
As he stands up, as he says that, I grab him by the fucking like his shirt, and I look him dead in the eyes, thaumaturgy my eyes to a burning red, and I go, "You touch that fucking button, I swear to God, your skull will be paste." And I let go, and
Azrar just has this like unfazed, like drowsy look on his face. He's like, okay.
Immediately after saying that, by the way, Erus falls face first on the ground asleep.
That's a good Erus. I pat him on the head.
No murder.
I'll hit the button when everyone wakes up.
I expect nothing less.
All right, so your watch goes by boringly. There's a button, and you, as soon as everybody wakes up, like you just go over and just like press the button.
Not quite. I'm like, hey guys, now that we're all nice and rested, how about that button?
Don't you fucking dare.
Can't hear you,
That button.
If you will allow me, I would like to check over it first, see if there's anything that would happen initially to the device, beyond the remote control, obviously, of this.
I'm gonna switch my
nature.
felling back to cold damage.
Yep.
And I would just like to take a look over it for a hot minute.
Oh yeah, you look at button.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh no.
You can have advantage because it's ancient civilization.
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess another day has passed. I can mark off another day of studying Wyverian.
Well, since you slept, it would probably be
Maybe during his watch, he just.
like you can add like 2 hours off.
2 hours off of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also,
Well, 2 hours
did-
will go by real quick.
we also didn't hunt or anything, so we have to use rations.
Yes, you do. Eat them food. So, all set with 23. I mean, it's a pretty basic button. It looks kind of like a remote control in a sense. It has one button on it, gray. There's no labels. There's no writing on it. It's definitely been used plenty, based off of like the rubbing, like the divots on the remote button itself and the grips of it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not dusty, but that's probably because it was hidden in the compartment. Makes sense to you. But it doesn't really give you any clues as to what it is.
Okay. Then in that case, if everybody would like to keep an eye out to 360 degrees, I will prepare to press the button.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the door. I'm also gonna drop 5 rations into Azrar's hands.
Hell
I'm
yeah!
on the edge
all
here,
beef jerky.
looking
Yeah.
Oh, I
out
love me
around.
some beef jerky. I had some beef jerky when I watched Spider-Man the other night. It was great.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a few steps off of here and just watch the door.
You all fan out, kind of keep an eye on different spots. All set's gonna press the button, or someone else gonna press?
I think all set.
I'll go ahead and press the button if nobody else wants
Press
to.
Butan.
And once everybody's set, I look at everybody, nod at them, and press the button.
Press the button. You just start here now.
Bad idea.
As the iron gates slowly begin to raise.
Down here.
Yes, the one on the wall.
Oh lord.
Nothing comes out as you guys sit there just in panic for a good like 30 seconds. There's no roars, there's no noise, no nothing.
It's open. It's almost like it wants us to.
Gotta climb down.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna point at both of them with my hammer and like, that is a bad idea.
Come on, you can find the undead. Come on.
I can, and I'd rather not find them, thank you.
Come on.
We won't.
You'll
touch anything,
help
I
us deal
promise.
with it easier. Come on. And Iihane, like if it turns into a monster, Iihane can like make it go away. Just do the cleric. Like she got undead turning.
I hate you guys.
Yeah.
So you go down and in.
I do find the idea that Azrar knows more about what Iihane can do as a cleric than she does kind of funny. Like, yeah, you can turn undead. I can do that?
To be fair, I've never tried, so you know.
Erus
Yeah,
is
it's just a
following.
thing that you get if you're religious.
Erus is just
Well, if you're
following
really
behind
religious.
at like a distance, kind of just talking to himself, just like, I'm gonna fucking die one of these days. These idiots are gonna kill me. I'm gonna try and save them, and I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna be able to avenge my family, or this is I can't complete my goals. Like what? They're gonna get me killed. Usually I'm the reckless one. I don't understand.
I turn to Erus. I'm like, and for helping us, if you ever need a favor, please let me know. If it's within my powers as a cleric, I will help.
Don't worry, I will cash in those favors when the time is right. Don't worry.
Yeah, I can lend you a couple bucks.
I can contact somebody from any distance away.
I don't have anybody left to contact.
Okay.
As you
And-
enter
and-
into the tunnel, it is dark. Those who cannot see in the dark, I think this whole group can.
We
For
all
Erus.
have
Yeah.
that vision.
You all can see the grayness that leads to a T intersection. And as you walk down, the 15 or so feet, get to the T intersection, look left,
Yeah.
look right.
When we get to that T intersection, I divine sense again to figure out which direction.
Yep. It's directly ahead of you past the wall you're looking.
It can't be too far ahead, anyways,
just-
because
I'll
defined
just-
sense is like kind of short range.
It's 60 feet. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just going to stand looking at the wall. It's that way. And I'm pointing at the wall.
Looking down both of the other sides of the T, how far into a wall do we not see?
You see for about another 15 or so feet either way, with a very, very dimly lit, like ever burning on both sides. Single torch on each side. Look exactly.
Can I put my hand on the wall?
Okay, put your hand on the wall.
It's a wall. It's solid.
Your hand gets no. Yeah, it's a solid wall.
All right, shit. Does either end of the corridor look like it, has pathways?
I mean, you get to the end of it, and then it looks like there's pathways both going in the same direction as the,
Okay. So it's this
Okay.
way, then up, and then
Yeah, so it's T, and then keep going up.
yeah.
Keep going.
Well, right is always right. And she starts heading towards the right side.
I just look over at Allset and I'm like, "You approve of this?"
This is quite honestly a discovery of a lifetime.
No, not us doing this stuff. I know you approve of that. You approve of that logic.
If whatever
The
we meet
advancement
down
of
there,
science.
if whatever we meet down there, does not kill us, then we can double back and make sure that we check every corner.
I'm not. Okay.
So
I'm used to being the dumb one and the reckless one, and I just
Fieldwork is
I just
fieldwork.
point
is
over
good.
at Iihane and Azrar, who are just like, "Let's go."
I mean, admittedly, I am not dumb. I have 15 intelligence.
I'm not
I am above average.
right, and I'm below average, and I'm the one who wants to stay away from this
it's
shit.
I'm just
book smart
impulsive.
versus street smart.
Exactly.
Yeah. The problem is I'm very wise, but curiosity.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say Azra's book smart.
Curiosity kills the palate.
I guess
Maybe-
having one parent as a noble who's almost never there is good for one thing. Fuck.
So
Erus, fieldwork is fieldwork, and we've known what we've signed up for a very long time now.
all right.
If
So
we were gonna die, we would have died a while ago,
like yesterday.
or even a couple hours ago,
Yeah.
while we were asleep.
So you
Ooh, can I press the button again?
press
try
the
that.
button again. You hear a loud noise from behind you as you guys are down in there. The iron gate does not close.
Mm,
Wait, what button?
That's
again?
That's a sussy baka.
Yeah, I think that's scarier.
Wait, so when we were up here, he pressed the button again. We heard. a
No,
sound
he
from
pressed it
behind.
down when you guys down inside this tunnels right now.
Yeah.
Wait, he's down. He's down.
You're
there with
all
us, right?
down in the tunnels right now.
Yeah, we're all in the tunnel at
You're
the
in
T section.
You're at the T section. Iihane is already down at the other end of one of the T section spots.
How the fuck does he press the button?
Because it's a little
The
remote.
box. The remote.
It's a
Oh,
box.
okay.
Yeah. Just press it.
Oh, it's a TV remote.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
I
TV remote,
I thought
yeah.
it was like
it's a
built
fucking
in.
garage door opener.
It's one
Yeah.
literal button.
I thought it was like built into the throne.
Same.
No, I set it on the throne, just like a TV remote on the thing.
I
Just,
thought so. It's like a fucking garage door opener that you keep in your car.
Yeah.
But it's like busted now because it won't close the door again.
yeah.
So,
All right.
Iihane, as you get to the end of the T section, as you went right, as you look to your left, which is the only direction it takes you now, you see a large open room. There are cages on all sides going down rows. Massive cages, kind of similar to like the tanks you was that your group that saw that? No, that was the other group. No. I had to make sure I have my nothing at all. But you see large, just thick steel cages on either side of this room going down. There are normal like benches, kind of like you would see in a guild hall, that are rotted away and decayed down the center. And then you see like a weapons rack at the far back of the room. There is no other. I mean, technically there is another passage that leads further into the darkness that you can't really see past.
But I don't see anything inside of.
You haven't walked into the room, so you're like you can just see that. And you can just kind of make out the bars and stuff.
I see some cages in here, but I don't make out anything else.
Are there any like unlit torches in there?
Probably see some Iihane, sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna snap my fingers and cast Thaumaturgy, lighting the torches.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use another Divine Sense.
Okay. You sense an undead. Are you at the edge, like where Ihane's at right now, or are you still at the? Are you still at the wall?
I would have been like walking past her as I cast Thaumaturgy to get into the room to use Divine Sense.
Okay. As you kind of can pinpoint it a bit better now, you're in the room. You sense it in one of the cages. And these cages, to be more correct, you have stone walls between each set of them, like jail cells, with just massive, like 2-3 inch thick bars that go from floor to ceiling. There are large gates that can be opened.
I just walk to the cage that it's in and I point at it
Mm-hmm.
and I go, there it is.
Inside of that cage, you see the skull of a very familiar creature that you just fought. Inside of the skull, in its teeth, you see half of a mask.
Well, now we know what it was. We can ignore it and leave. I don't think we need, like... I don't see any good coming from messing with it.
No. But Erus, as you kind of look about inside there, as it's been kind of partially lit by the torches, you do see some scales and other material inside of the cell.
All right, guys, I've got an idea.
Loot!
See, I've got this bag here. What if instead of picking up the items and putting them in the bag, we just use the bag to scoop things up? It's transported to another dimension.
It might damage your bag if something bad starts happening.
I've got like 12 of these.
I'm game.
It is a very large skull. The skull will not fit in a bag.
Yeah. Worst, they won't fit in a bag of holding?
Not the gigantic ass skull of a Magnamalo, no way in hell.
What about the parts around
The little parts and stuff, yeah, potentially.
What about the mask?
Mask is probably what the undead presence is.
The mask, is caught in its teeth.
So the mask is the undead presence.
That is what you're sensing, yes. It's coming from the mask.
Okay.
Oh, so we can touch it. He's not sensing it from the scales and stuff?
No, he's sensing it
touch
in
everything
the mask.
except the mask.
Alright, so I... Rule of thumb, guys, okay?
I'm going to...
Let's not touch the mask. And let's
detect magic.
Let's not touch the skull either. Let's just not touch any of that part.
I want it for my wall because I technically killed this thing.
I'm casting detect magic.
Cool.
Okay.
Do you have a good way to get that mask off without having to find another one?
Just like fiddle with its jaw a bit so it drops the mask.
Do I see anything of magic other than, I'm assuming, the mask?
The mask, yeah, you're getting some kind of magic off of it. It'd be in necromancy in a sense, but though it's not the typical kind of glow, it'd be like kind of like a pale color for necromancy. As you're looking around in the area, you do notice on the weapon rack there is a glowing, what looks to be some type of weapon you're not familiar with.
Like, I'm looking at the skull. And then I see glow in the corner, and everybody just sees me turn. Like, Erus, there's a weapon over there that's glowing as well.
I'll just walk over and start at one end of the weapon rack and point at
no,
one. That one?
I specifically point at the one. That's
That
glowing.
one?
He's still guessing.
That one?
I just wait till he gets to the correct one and then says yes.
While he's doing that, I take the correct one.
Oh, this one.
You've seen Azrar holding it. So you are holding what I would say looks kind of like an RPG.
Shit.
All right, kind of like that. It's
Excuse me, what?
Let's go.
and as like it's like you're holding on,
launcher.
as you like kind of like look around and not following any sort of gun safety because that doesn't exist in this world yet. You kind of just like look at the barrel.
What do you mean? There's bow guns.
Yeah, there's bow.
Bowgun
I'd probably see it and be like, okay.
Azar's just.
Azrar does not have trigger discipline.
Poof. And as he does that trigger, so he pulls the trigger, and out, Azrar, you are covered by a gigantic 20-foot long, like wide net.
Oh.
And that basically you get caught by it and send you flying across the entire thing just from the force of it, and you slam into the wall on the other side.
Does he let go of
I shot
thing?
myself.
You
with
shot
this?
yourself with it. You
Does he
take
let go of it.
1 point of bludgeoning damage as you hit your head on the wall.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
definitely the other side. It definitely gets let go because it gets ripped from his hands.
Cool. I'll walk
There's the
over.
net attached to it still, like.
There is there's a cord.
I'll just grab the thing, and I go, that works, and I'll just walk over, holding it, dragging Azrar behind.
Yeah, Azrar, you're like
into the
trapped
cage.
in it. It's extremely heavy. It's completely like made of iron. So it is not a light net. It's just like kind of like just like restrained and grappled in the net. It's just dragging you along the floor.
If it's a metal net, that's gonna cut into my fucking skin.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
like
gonna
that
try
bit
and-
in Alien vs. Predator when one of the xenomorphs gets netted.
Anyone else have an issue with him staying in there for his actions at this moment, or
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going. Yeah, go ahead.
I was telling Amel that I'll look around the room, ignoring what's happening between them.
Mhm.
Since I have detect magic up, I want to see if there's anything else in the room.
Looking around, there is some faint magical little spots here and there from the torches that were on the walls that you guys walked past. And there's some ones that are just fainted from like broken weapons.
So faded is like magic leaving, or
Yeah, in a sense, it's slowly dispersing and fading away just from the weapon's disrepair and misuse and all that jazz.
Because I feel like I've had this spell for a long time. Would I know if the mask might be safe because it's faded, or safer? Because you said it was kind of a faded necromancy color.
So it's in a sense, it's not. I would say you'd probably understand that as it's not necessarily in this case, it's not from a spell. It's not a necromancy spell as much as this has to do with the creature or thing being undead and returning, in a sense, becoming a ghost. This is like its effigy.
Yeah. Oh. Guys, I think this
burn it.
Yeah. I think back, when Azrar broke the creature's mask out on the main floor, was it broken like this mask is here?
No. So this is your best guess, I guess, in a sense, is this is that mask that Erus picked up was a broken mask in the first place. This seems to be, at least from Erus as he glanced at it, looks to be the other half.
Okay.
So it channeled it through the other one. Spirit of the Magnamalo.
So our best bet is to not touch this because it seems like the other half of the creature we just killed.
Yeah, this is why I don't want us to touch the skull either, because I feel like potentially
the skull isn't magical, but I agree. I think we just grab some parts and we leave.
Yeah, I agree.
So
we got this interesting weapon. We got some parts. We're good to go.
I start looking over the net gun.
Yeah. So you see like a crank wheel to like wind up the net back into it. You kind of, as you go and give me a investigate, or give me a Tinker's Tools check. Why not?
Yeah, and then like because Iihane did mention that it was magical.
Yeah.
I'll probably do like the whole kit and caboodle while they're doing material gathering.
Okay.
Just pull out the stuff for identify and do the ritual that way as well.
Okay.
I mean, is the gate open for the cell that it's in?
No, it is currently closed.
Cool.
You can try to open it.
I'm gonna look at all set, and I'm just like, you wanna?
Is the door?
So you need to press
tried
the button.
Cage. I tried the cage before he does, just to see if it's locked or not.
It is locked.
Okay. I had to check.
So do you try pressing the button all set?
Because it seems like this is only particularly for that gate, since
Well,
it
the
was
gate, when you
intentional.
press it, the gate did not close again. Something
guess I
else
could
made a
try.
noise.
Was it towards?
No,
this
it
way?
was out back past where you guys came from. So out in the arena somewhere.
Okay,
I
so
see.
it shouldn't.
I see. It's probably opened the other gate. I'll just look at him, pull out the thing, press it, like point at it, and
Yeah.
press it.
Roll me a D100. I don't know if it does or not. We're about to find out. And I'm curious, and luck determines if this is the way to open it. It is not. It does not work. You hear you hear some like grinding of gears and stuff somewhere else. Off in the distance.
100 rolls. 2 of them could have had lost indoor prayers.
Well, perhaps you could find a switch somewhere in this room, or individuals of Azrar's disposition can find something to unlock it. I'm sure.
Is it like? What
Let me out of the net.
Yeah, once he said that, I'm slowly pulling Azrar out of the net.
Oh, I forgot you were in there. Sorry.
So they free you, Azrar. As all set, it spends some time figuring it out. You're winding it up, and as you're winding it up, it's like easily fitting into the tube it got shot from. Which for you, in a sense, the identify might give you a bit more on it, but there's no way this net should fit in this thing at all. There's absolutely no way this should fit in this, and as easily as it goes in, or how forceful and as large it spreads out from the shot initially. As you, with Tinker's Tools, you kind of figure out ways to wind it up. You figure out the ways to aim it, kind of mess with it, see its design, and understand it. And then with the Identify, I don't have a specific name for this gun. It's basically a giant net gun. It shoots out. It has a range of short bow, so 80 to 320 feet.
Yeah.
The line will extend outwards to the whole 320, and you can use an athletics opposed to reel it in yourself manually, but also a creature that caught in this will more than likely fall to the ground anyways. They can use an action to break free. It's a DC 15 to athletics or strength check to break free of the net itself. The net will be damaged and will need a short rest to repair. And it uses strength or dexterity to attack with. Because you can either aim into power or you can dexterously,
So it's finesse. It's a finesse ranged weapon.
Technically a magic weapon.
Technically, yes. So
Cool,
though
I
it does
can
not
use
require
intelligence.
attunement.
Okay. Well,
It's a tool.
this is actually a very good tool for any of us to use. Probably barring Iihane. And I just start going over this. Like I'll note the specs on it in a notebook and diagrams and stuff. Obviously.
Erus and I would probably be the best ones with it because of our respective strength and dex.
Well,
So
no, 'cause I
he
think
already
that-
has a ranged weapon. I don't.
Yeah, but this is a ranged weapon that doesn't do damage.
Yeah, but if something's flying and it gets caught in the net, it will probably fall to the ground.
That is true. That's a good
Allowing
point.
me to hit it.
If not, you can drag it to you.
Yeah.
I agree with the Erus, like having it. Or at least it can
See,
be
my
swapped,
logic is
it's
just
not
that it
attunement.
could be used by either of us depending on the need. So, like,
Yeah.
Erus has it most of the time, but if I need to use it, then I can probably borrow
Yeah.
it.
Same for
I'd let you know which of the 12 bags holding it's in.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check because I, as a player, have thought of something, Aaron, and I
Yep.
don't want to. Like, if it's above 10, I'll actually think of it. Nope.
Yep. So, and just to clarify on the being able to reel it in, when you reel it in, I'm just going to change it a little bit. You can use an action to reel in a creature in the net or the net itself, a number of feet equal to your strength modifier times 5 per action, which makes sense
because
because you
me.
need that strength to be able to reel that sucker because of how heavy it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'd be
Though you could
less
always
than
shoot it and then pass it over to someone as well. There's always those types of options.
Yeah. Because it's not attunement, you can pass and go.
So I'm assuming that the way to open the cage still hasn't been discovered because
That's why we undid
Yeah.
the thing on you.
Okay, can I make an investigation check to find the way to
Yeah.
open it?
Go ahead. 19. So you're looking about, you see a switch about 10 feet up the wall near the cage, but there seems to be a lock on.
I don't think I have thieves' tools.
How do you not have these tools as a damn rogue?
I'm proficient with them, but I never actually took them because when I made this character, I never thought I'd need thieves' tools because it's a Monster Hunter game.
Oh, you get them at level 1? Like, creation?
I mean, I think you
Right.
can choose to.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Well, because we didn't follow the same equipment rules because it was Monster Hunter weapons and shit.
Well, I'm pretty sure Allset can make a pair of thieves' tools.
I'm just gonna pull on my hammer and I'm like, "Where's the lock?"
Erus, this requires finesse.
Azrar, do you? And as I'm like picking myself up and like, getting all my stuff back into where it needs to from the notes, Azrar, do you require tools for this?
Please and thank you.
Understood. And I'll go into like a little packet, like a little a pocket of mine that is, and then just pull out the thieves' tools for him.
Okay.
If
Do
you
I
want.
see the lock?
It's 10 feet up.
I sort of like climb up halfway onto the wall, but with like just my feet like holding me there while I use my hands to like unlock this with the tool.
Okay. Give me a thieves' tool check with your.
Okay.
We can go with dexterity. It's fine. You're finessing it.
Yeah. There we go.
22. Yeah. It's been a while since you've had to do it, since before you were captured and imprisoned by the Hunters Guild and then put into the rehabilitation program. But it comes to you easy and you unlock it with no problem, and the lever is now easily movable.
Okay. Should I pull the lever, guys?
Iihane nods.
I'll step back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I need. Pull it.
Yep, you pull it. The Magnamello springs to life and eats you all. In reality, it opens up with a groan, and nothing else happens. It's open.
Now, Erus, if you could prevent Azrar from touching the skull and mask, as we grab the parts and quickly shut this thing.
You got it.
I know not to touch the mask. It was Erus that touched the mask originally.
Yes, but I don't
Yeah,
want
but
you
you
touching
want
the
the
skull.
skull, and we shouldn't touch the skull either.
Doik. Buzzkills. Fuck.
I'm just gonna
I want
hold
that
on to the
skull.
back of Azrar's armor.
You're gonna what with Azrar's armor?
I'm gonna hold on to the back of it.
All right. So for the sake of it, we're gonna just have each of you roll on the Magnamello loot table, and what you roll is what you get. You guys can obviously trade them between yourselves, but that's how we're gonna do it.
Okay. So you want D20s from us all?
Yep. One from each of you.
I got a 1! What the fuck?
Why you-
I thought that was
I got a
me.
2.
Re-rolls your 1 and 2. I will be generous today.
Oh.
Reroll?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That thing is really tough.
A 4.
15!
All right, so let's see here. So a 12 from Iihane.
You have this loot table in
I'm
roll
getting
20.
I do.
Scale.
Oh, sick. Just not the monster himself.
Right, I said I got the whole entire handout, the loot table. I finished all the Fanged Wyverns the other before I went on vacation. Are all in my one. I just transmogged them over to here.
I have a question. When it's not undead, is Magnamato a beast or
It would be a fanged wyvern, so it would be a wyvern.
a wyvern?
Is the
Okay.
Fanged Wyvern? Yes.
So it wouldn't work either way. I just
So Iihane, you get a Magnamalo tail.
Just gonna add this to the team stuff. Mag.
Okay.
Oh, hey, it's the mask.
15. Ghost Prism. What does this do? Why are you not opening?
ooh.
2
That's-
ghost
that's-
prisms.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I gotta actually figure out what that does because I apparently haven't transferred that specific material over.
Good weapon. If
Well
I
then,
use that, I can't
Aaron.
cast
I know,
spells when I'm
unprofessional.
raging.
Yeah.
Transfer over. There we go.
And it's technically at my spell.
Oh, that's
my
a
spell to
Ghost
hit.
Prism is nasty for both All Set and Iihane.
Oh, spell.
See, I got ghost prism with my rolls, so that
Same.
I'll trade my tail to the Ghost Prism if I need
I'm
to.
putting it in team stuff, so we don't have to worry about
Yeah.
it later.
Yeah, no, I just mean in general, like
yeah, it's not like I get knocked prone all that often, and you'd be better off with the spell casting stuff.
+2. That means I have +11 on my 2-hit whip spells.
Mhm.
I'll hit
Right.
as often as that Magnamalo did.
So I'm gonna give you the captured version, Erus,
Oh.
is this.
Ooh.
Hover in the air. Or I can do extra fire damage.
It's like a weird fly.
Okay.
I would definitely take the tail anyways, because I would like a cool samurai mask.
Of course you would. It wouldn't do me any good, so I.
That or the Hellfire Orbs for Chromatic Orb 3 times in one
Yeah.
cast. So it's three of them at once.
Yeah,
I
with +9s to hit.
I like that a lot, but I'm like, I can't cast spells when I'm raging.
You can
so-
always do it before you rage.
See, I'm
That's dangerous.
voting need on the tail for myself, so
Yeah, I'm cool with the shell.
Okay.
The shell to Erus, the Ghost Prisms to Iihane and Allset, and then the tail to Azrar.
hell yeah.
Nice little run right there of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick that in my gear.
And just imagine, guys, that was an average HP Magnamalo.
Yeah, but also it's like much higher than we are.
Yes, 100%. That was definitely a very hard fight.
I feel like that was a deadly fight.
Oh, it was a very
No,
deadly fight.
Extremely
very
deadly,
good.
I think.
It was a very deadly fight. Had I been able to line up another person with the blast more, it would have been trouble. It averaged 66.
66 damage that I don't resist.
Yeah, that's why it's so nasty. I mean, that is why it's one of the, the flagship monsters.
I don't know. This sounds like somebody poorly balanced. No, I'm kidding.
So, he completely balanced. And
Well, no, I trust you with monster design.
I really enjoyed that one because I haven't been able to play that one yet. But getting it to the point where it had all 4 things lit up, it got the +2 AC. So it got +2 AC. It got 10 more movement speed, and it had advantage on dexterity saving throws when it hit all 4. But it's 4 turns to do that.
Mhm.
So you are in this room. There is a long hallway into darkness ahead of you. Back behind the weapon racks. If you wish to continue deeper in, though you can't tell to where. There were the noises otherwise, but there doesn't seem to be anything really else. from what you can see dark vision wise.
Before we leave, I push the door back shut and I hit the switch to
Mhm.
make sure it locks into place.
Okay.
And then I'm like, well, we can always see where the tunnel continues. Or do we want to go and look for a different way out?
I think
We've
the sooner
already-
we get out of here, the better.
I think that we've already set on this path and we should complete it as best we can for the moment.
Okay, I will lead the way since my vision in the darkness is a bit better. And I start leading the way down the dark hallway.
Okay. In your way.
As we're going, I'll just kind of I'll set aside and I just go, I know you like your research. Let's just all agree to not touch anything. And you can let, the White Academy know where this is and how they can get in and how they can get out. And they can send people here to investigate.
Oh, all the paperwork is already done, my friend.
Okay, good. I don't want anyone else potentially dying or getting close to dying while we're here. Cut off from everything else.
The paperwork is done, but it's not been sent. That'll be done
Right.
as soon as we get back to Berna. But I understand your concern, especially considering this facility. But there was actually one thing that I had wanted to do, but perhaps we can do it once we find safer passage out. And I pull out the little golden vial. Since this does have some sort of purifying effect, I wonder if it does affect effigies in that same way. And I put it back.
I can see where you're going with this. I don't like it.
The realms of the realms of the divine are beyond me. But for
Yeah.
Iihane and yourself, I will defer to your judgment.
I'm going to be very honest. The realms of the divine, the arcane, just about anything that doesn't involve just hitting something are very much out of my purview as well. I don't know how I got this, and I'll kind of like start, glowing divine energy. I'm like, I don't know how this happened, and I don't understand it any more than you do. I probably honestly understand it a little less. I just know last time I touched one of those masks, we almost died. And I'm afraid that it wasn't just from me touching it, but I'm afraid that it was from it being moved and disturbed in any way, shape, or form. I feel like whatever was in that mask is partially alive, and when that mask broke, it got split into two, and that me touching it woke it up. And I feel like anything else that touches it or moves it will wake the other part up.
Hey, here's what we do. We put one of your bag of holdings down with the other one hanging above it. We pick up the mask and it starts changing. We drop it, we run away, and we shoot the rope, causing it to fall into the other bag of holding. Astral planes problem.
Oh, Iihane, I did not realize you had come back.
No, that's
Just-
my meta.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
meta idea. Like, that's what we do. I don't know how any of that worked.
Yeah, I think messing with it without A, knowing the fastest way to get out of here, B, not having other people here, and C, us not really knowing a great way to combat it or being, really strong. Like, we should not have survived. None of that, what happened, we should not have survived that. I think the only reason we did is because it's a weakened version because the mask got split into two.
Like I said, for another day. And I just pat the thing. Now,
Pat,
let's
what
find
thing?
the way out of here. The vial
Oh, thank God.
in my pouch.
You said.
That's for
Oh,
another day then. Let's find that way out of here.
I feel like we have like 20-ish minutes left. You guys want to keep going? Do you want to just call it a tiny bit early?
I would personally like to call it a bit early
I think
because
it's
we're
better
going
to
out to
call it.
do some
Okay.
Christmas shopping and then cleaning up the house for in-laws and stuff.
Sure. So, I think a fun thing would be, in a sense, to give the group walking into the darkness and then the camera fading out, like back in on the arena, but in the past, where we see like crowds along the whole like edge and stuff like that. We see some kind of barbarian like king sitting up atop the throne with guards on either side, the doors behind him wide open. And then we see a warrior teleport down into the center stage the same way you all did. And then from the gate, we see a Magnamalo come out. We see just this ridiculous fight of back and forth, one-on-one. Not even a group of 4 on, but one-on-one. And we see at the end this hunter in this samurai-like outfit, just head just get split in half. The mask stuck in the Magnamalo's teeth as it is victorious and sent back to its cage. Not willingly, of course. As it's locked away and locked up, that is when we see, this is like when the forces of during the Great War emerge, and dragon and wyverns come charging in from all angles, teleporting down in and ravage the place, killing out bystanders. The king runs through the doors with monsters chasing him, and then we see the Magnamalo days later, trapped, stuck in there with many other monsters, until it dies. It's that anger of being left, abandoned, seeped into that mask that is partially out on the field and in its mouth, as it then just touched by Erus when it's finally awakened and reforms as a spirit in the arena for one last battle.
That's really badass.
That was sad.
It is a little sad. So let's go ahead and get some experience.
Yes.
Experience is the important part. All right, you guys get
Give
one
me them
experience for
points.
fighting the not actual Magnamalo, of course. You know,
Okay.
you shouldn't get full. It doesn't make sense.
Exactly fair.
Even though we almost died.
You did.
Because it was a weakened ghost version.
Of course,
you only get
yes.
half an experience.
Yes, half an experience. Not even a 1 experience. Half an experience.
Yeah, 0.5 XP.
Let's see what we're going to give experience-wise. Resisting the button touch. Give a little experience for that. Close. I might have given more for touching the button.
See, and I knew that button was gonna open that door. I'm like, I don't want nothing coming out. I'm not touching the button. Alright.
All y'all are too cautious.
If I was a more chaotic person, yes. I mean, if I was a more I don't care about team, or if we want as hurt, maybe.
Y'all are lucky I'm lawful neutral.
Okay. You each get an even 6,000 experience.
Ooh.
No!
How close were you? Oh no!
8.
Okay,
Man.
6,008 experience.
Jesus.
Let's go!
Alright.
We actually bumping it up to 6,000.
Yes, I will give you 6,008 experience. I will be.
Cried.
Oh, I've
Yeah,
done it
good.
before. Trust me, guys.
I'm
I'm pretty sure at one point Logan was like 4 experience from a level. I was like, no, you gotta wait, dude. You gotta wait. Boo caving to pressure.
All right.
Let's see if Character Mancer works this fucking time.
Oh man.
What do I take my level in?
Oh no. You suck. He's yelling at me right now in chat. You suck. I remember that.
No, see, this is just adding on to that insult against you. Like, not only did you have to wait, now he's making other people not have
To be
wait.
fair, I did forget about the Vespoids, so they would have gotten the experience. I did forget to add the Vespoid experience that you gave them. So it's
Yeah,
your
thank you.
fault.
Ah,
We leveled because of you, Logan.
Oh lord.
Hey, let's
not
roll
going to
this
say
hit dice.
because I
I
hate it.
got
You can
I
we
got
can
a-
re-roll a ones.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, so
I was waiting for I was waiting for Logan to just toss a random traveling merchant that just like teleports down while you guys are fighting the thing, because that'd been funny.
No.
hello, can I help?
Oh no, that man. Also, how did he figure out the little thingy?
It's still
Ooh, my
glowing.
sneak
It's
attack
currently still
damage,
glowing. Oh
my sneak
man.
attack damage went up. And now I can never roll below a 10
Nice.
on D20 rolls.
I thought you were gonna do the Malix ambush. That's why I was like, "Are you gonna do it or not?" You're like, "Nah," because he was gonna ambush you guys after all of that, which would have been great. Just a horde of them teleport down and just start attacking. Flash bombs, running in random directions because they have no idea where to go. Like it's like a burrow.
Mm.
Oh man, too good.
More sense for where we're at in the story at the moment that I would have taken another level in the Paladin.
Okay. So I think for games next month, I talked about it a little bit, but not actual dates. We'll probably go for the 9th and the 23rd of January for next one. So it'll be the second weekend and then the fourth weekend, kind of what we've been doing. For those,
9th and the 23rd, yeah, that works.
yeah, so that should be the plan. I may have to change the night, possibly depending if my friend is doing anything for his birthday, because that is his birthday. But he doesn't always do something, so we'll see. But for those watching, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for making it that much more difficult for them during that fight. 8 Vespoids was nasty.
No, definitely.
1 paralysis, you guys were in so much trouble.
Oh yeah, no. I am 200 away from DM inspiration.
Nice. Yeah, I'm sure he has a ton. He's like, I'm gonna throw 3 more inspirations to me if I could, but I limit it to 1 per session. So, either way,
which is fair.
Yeah, I don't think I should get more than that by multiple people, especially if I get popular, which at the moment I'm not too worried about. But it's fun when it happens. So, other than that, though, guys, thank you for watching. Check out my Patreon if you want to run your own games. You can grab the stuff for free in the bio section, or become a patron for extra stuff, monster hunts, early access things, and all that type of fun things. Otherwise, we'll see you in 3 weeks or so, because obviously we got Christmas and whatnot. So enjoy your holidays. See you next.